my sweet one, did I run you to the light? Take you lightly, drink up all of the wine. Can I just say that my hungry soul, that I know you love me, though, kills me so? Oh, oh, oh. Blame my feet for taking me away. Blame my restless heart to know I couldn't stay. Oh, 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 now I'm drifting slowly, swimming towards light. Tossed and tumbled, but I know I'll be alright. I've been loved before, walked the other way. Life's too short to live it for another day. Oh, oh, oh. Blame my feet for taking me away. Blame my restless heart to know I couldn't stay. Oh, 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 Ask me, I know it ain't knowledge, it's a feat. It's in all the things right, the sights and sounds of death.
Hey.
People can't hear us both. Just so you know.
Okay, so my social security card is
Yeah. So yeah, could you just read that? Could you just read that off?
7.
It's just 7. Yeah, I was the 7th person to get a
7.
social security number.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah. So for chat, so people know, I'm basically just letting people know, like, hey, whenever I'm streaming, you can just hop in. So my boyfriend Piro is joining me because we're gonna be going on a little date thing after I'm done streaming today.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Thanks for having me, Jay.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I think you were like the first person I noted because I was like, oh, whoops, I forgot to actually tell people that's what I wanted to do. So I was like, I'll let Piero know because I know Piero is available, ish.
Yeah, no, just went and bought a shirt or two, and some pants. So just got back. So
I'm excited
perfectly.
to see him. So
They're orange. Anyway, go on.
Complete sidebar. I got a Mountain Dew Rise Energy that I'm drinking right now, and it's got like footnotes.
That's weird.
Like it says like on the top,
so.
it's like immune support, and then there's a 1, and then mental boost, and then there's a 2, and there's like footnotes on the can to learn more about that.
It's so lame. It's so just like it's so embarrassing. Just to like, I mean, it was embarrassing when Monster started doing that in the 2000s. You know, the infamous camo Monster can. Where it's just like, well, we're gonna put a bunch of fun facts on the can, so that you get interested in reading them.
Yeah, it's so that you can here we're citing our FDA peer-reviewed research that says that Monster Energy may be shown to help your bones break less.
Yeah, but Monster Energy directly like contributes to like anti-arthritis, basically. Like,
if you have osteoporosis, say osteoporose goodbye with our new Monster Energy Rise.
Yeah. There was we were going through the mail today because we didn't check the mail for like 3 days, and I got an ad for some like gentrified beanbag chair, called, like Cloud Pillow or something like that, and it's so funny because it's like it's built on it's inspired by was it like
by clouds?
Sensory production. Well, no, like, inspired by clouds. It was like it was inspired by sensory deprivation tanks, which has been known to decrease stress and anxiety. I was just like, oh, all right.
Isn't that just what the kid in fucking Midsummer is sitting on at the end? Like, isn't he just on a big cloud
much.
Beanbag chair, like taking notes?
No, it does look pretty comfortable, but it also looks like it costs like $4,000.
Oh fuck that.
No, yeah, like pretty much. It's just a beanbag chair. It's so funny to be like, we've moved to the age where you can't just say something is comfortable. You have to be like, no, this is directly better than medicine for you. It's like the therapy bath bombs at Fred Meyer that have to add a thing that's like, this is not a replacement for real therapy.
It's really become just that thing of like everything. Hold on, I got schmutz on here. It's really become that thing of just like, oh, everything like it's the new like everything being organic or whatever, or like everything having antioxidants.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's just another marketing gimmick. It's targeted towards us, so we don't see it as much, but it's the same sort of shit everyone has gone through years before, you know, like everything old is really new again. This is just the anti-fat shit of the 90s, like, oh, everything's non-fat. It's like, well, no, you need some fat in your diet. I don't know, they'll always find a way to sell you something when you least expect it.
Yeah, no, it's I guess there's only so much you can innovate in terms of convincing people to buy something, and it's either buy this or you're ugly, buy this because it's cool, or buy this because it'll make you not die.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can't afford healthcare, so just buy this instead. It's the same thing. It's what's that? Isn't there like a whole thing in Disco Elysium about that, where it's like in the very beginning, where it's like, yeah, this is replacement for healthcare for people who can't afford it. And it's like a self-help book. And it's just like basically teaching you the thing that if you get sick, it's your fault.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's yeah, that sounds about right.
Tussletoes, I think mine's about ready to go, so I'm gonna toggle on over. I lied. I actually, while I was tweeting and announcing it like finished downloading. So I was just like, well, I already have this set to say that it's gonna go live after it's done downloading, so I'll just let it sit there for a second. Shut up.
No, that's completely fair. I mean, I was watching a little cutscene in Discord over and over again.
Oh wait, hold on.
Was that Kaine talking about ripping up the book?
Yeah, but I noticed that it's not updating the video for NieR.
I'm so mad that like I've never played any of these games, like any of the Yoko Taro games, but I know so much about them just from like dating you.
I was literally about to say.
I know all these character
Remember when
names.
when we first started dating? I was going through the Yoko Taro games, and so like you came to visit me in
Yeah.
Seattle, and I think you watched me play NieR and Drakengard 3.
Yeah, and I was like, what is this? This looks miserable. Because you
What-
played Dragon Guard 3 on like a PS3.
Oh
You
yeah,
didn't
that,
play,
that
like,
was
the
before
nice-
they had fixed it.
The nice emulated version of it that you played on here.
Sorry, for streaming, I discovered that like so game capture mode in Streamlabs wasn't picking it up, and then I had to change the setting for it to actually update the video and not just show old video. Oh, bye Tony.
Oh,
Have a good
bye,
time
Tony.
at work.
good luck working.
God, look at how beautiful this game looks now.
So I didn't know there was like a top-down segment of this game.
Oh yeah,
Like, where
there's
you
a
do
part where it
little
becomes a
fucking cross
Diablo
that,
clone.
right? I'm very interested in playing this version.
I mean, that's in the original too.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I'm interested in playing this because it doesn't look like it runs like shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot more refined, but then you're missing out on the grit of the original game is part of what makes it that game. That said, I am glad that this game is now available in a context where people can play it without me having to go, okay, so the game's not always fun to play.
Well, I think people understand that now about games a little bit more. Like, people, I don't want to be like, people are more willing to put up with bullshit, but like, I don't know, going back and playing old Xbox games and realizing how many games you're just like intentionally wasting your time, and how it feels like they just didn't know what they wanted to do, so they just were just like, well, we'll just like waste their time. So when a game like this does it, and does it in a unique way, I always appreciate that. That's why I kind of respect those Dragon Guard games, you know, because
Boy, NieR. Yeah, no, the Drakengard games are great for exactly that. Because it's like it is interesting. I am interesting to see how the combat system's been improved on this one, because I think it sounds like they might have improved the combat because they're partially making this game for people who loved NieR Automata and wanted to revisit NieR, but probably didn't want to play NieR. So it's probably got probably a better combat system, I imagine, than NieR. Probably more similar to NieR Automata's like platinum game style combat.
Well, so I know in Japan, Replicant was the PS2 version, right? And the other one was the Xbox version, like the.
I think
hard-mode
it
tab.
was PS3 in Japan as well, because it was originally a PS2
Well, yeah,
game.
they got another re-release. Yeah.
But yeah, so it was basically like a Pokemon black and white, like red and blue situation, but for different consoles. And they made the dad version because it was like, oh, Americans / Xbox owners love dad games, so we'll make him a dad. And they just didn't really change it, so he's just written exactly the same as the exact same character.
So was that one when it came to the US? Was that an Xbox release or a PS2 release? The Buff Dad one was an Xbox release, wasn't it?
I think it was both. I think it was on PS3 and Xbox. We just didn't get the two
Oh,
different
it was just
versions.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Scrumble Time.
Okay,
Yeah, I
was
do.
curious.
I do miss NieR Dad. And it is a thing where it's like that is one thing that I'm like is gonna be kind of sad, is that it's like you're not getting quite the same experience of like a dude who looks like he's 40 but talking about like friendship and like acting like a shonen character even though he's like a 40-year-old man.
That's just what you naturally become as a shonen character, though. Is you end up every old dude in shonen looks like old NieR. That's the thing, and they're always like, "Oh yeah, I used to be like a hero or whatever." Like whoever the fuck the shonen characters are. So it tracks, I think.
I'm looking to see if there's anything else that I want to change here.
Yeah, Tony, I'll never get over Sid in Final Fantasy VII being like 30, and he's basically in his 70s. Like, he acts like he's in his 70s. It's so wild.
I believe yes. There's all these like new settings too, like this, like like all of this shit for like the fucking cameras. I'm like, I don't have time to look at all this. This
Like, I don't trust like that.
Yeah, I don't want to touch the cameras. I will play Authorial Intent, thank you. Auto battle. Oh yeah, I forgot that they added an auto battle setting.
Wasting my
shit.
time.
Oh, Pyrrha, thank you.
You're not wasting my time. I was just joking.
All right. Let's start. Did you ever see the opening to this game? In the multiple times that I've played it?
I've never actually watched you play this one. I remember a little bit of this one, but I'm not getting audio in Discord, but that's okay.
Wait, really?
I got it earlier. Is there just not audio here, or is it playing like music?
Can you hear like did you hear the like doing doing like of the menu?
No. It's weird because I was hearing Kaine like yell a bunch earlier when you were testing the sound.
Did it stop after that? Like
yeah,
shortly
it did.
after that?
Yep.
Hmm.
There's no Kaine swearing yet, Adding. Don't worry.
Hold on, I have to enter my name. Wait. What should I name NieR? Oh wait, no.
NieR, but
Femboy
small.
NieR. Perfect. Femboy NieR.
Femboy NieR.
Did you hear that? Like the dong.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay, we good.
Okay, cool. So you are getting some.
I made some changes on my side too, so I just wanted to, yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, yeah, enter. There we go. Steady and snipey until it stops.
Oh, I'm gonna send you on a hype train.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, I got the bits.
Highway to the hype train zone. Tony, this is a pro. This is a pro slur chat. Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame that
Oh, Eddie, I'm sorry. I will say, so I'm streaming till 3 today. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming till 6, so I'll probably start around like 1 or 2. And then Sunday, I don't know when I'm going to stream. I'll probably stream in the afternoon on Sunday. Or maybe I'll just stream like all day Sunday. But I'm streaming piecemeal today and tomorrow because I got shit. What is it? A miserable pile of secrets.
So if I create a mod poll, will that create a poll for all of chat?
No, that's mod poll. It just means that the
us.
mods have to make a poll, which is what you are. So you would have to make a poll.
Oh, okay. I'll do that while you watch the intro.
All right. Here, I'll do the poll.
You do the poll.
Oh wait, actually, you do the poll because if I click away from this, the audio stops. Can you do?
I was just gonna.
Can you do the poll and have it be what time should I stream Sunday?
Sure. That's a pretty easy poll. Whoa. What days do you want?
Well, it's on Sunday, so I guess the times can be 11 a.m. and this is all Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and then 5 p.m. And that'll just be like when I start the stream.
Oh, hell yeah, we'll allow additional votes of 10 bits.
Fuck. His eyes are so large. I think that in addition to Femboy NieR, we should have the option to play as Dad NieR, but he's a cat boy.
Yeah, it is kind of. They're definitely just setting that up for DLC, right? Like it's almost assured they're gonna put Dad NieR in.
Dad NieR is they did accidentally leak that Dad NieR is in here somehow. I don't know how. I've avoided if they've said, but they had a thing where they were like, here's some of the icons you can get as like DLC bonus stuff, and one of them that they censored was very clearly still Dad NieR, which means that there's an HD Dad NieR render.
Oh, was it like that? Was it like that icon or whatever? The like the headshot they always use for him, like on the box art.
Yeah,
the
but
same stock image. I knew it.
It's that, but it's like the HD render of it. So people are like, okay, well, if you guys made an HD render of him, pretty clearly he's in here. Oh wow, yeah, the combat is way better.
It's combat now.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm doing combos. Can I lock on? Oh, I can roll. Yoko Taro's Peter Molyneux, but existential. I'll accept this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
At least
These
he's
enemies
saying
have
something with
wind-ups.
his games.
Yeah. Yeah, he's saying he likes the big fucking boobis.
He likes the damn boobies.
Oh. Oh shit, she's got the coronavirus.
God.
Are they gone?
This is just like Dead Rising 2.
I've never played that game. I don't know what that is.
You okay?
Oh, it's
a
so
game.
weird hearing him and his voice
I
not
think
being
so.
super gruff.
I'm sorry. It'll stop in a second. I promise.
Yoda just did a bong rip and just hit it too hard.
But what about those monsters?
Yeah, she's fine.
Are they?
Bro, she just looks like the
Are they
Frozen
gonna come back for
sister.
me?
Yeah.
Don't worry,
no,
Yoda.
no,
I
Elsa.
won't let those things anywhere near you.
Happy NieR Day, everybody.
Sit tight. I'm gonna go see if I can find something to eat.
Wait, that's her dad? So, Tony, that is either her dad or her brother, depending on what it is now. Now it's her
Yeah,
brother.
whatever this is.
So in the original NieR that we played, that was her dad, but now it's the replicant version of the game, which is her
Don't touch that book.
older brother.
Not ever. Got it?
Got it.
Transparent, but it's femboys instead of trans. Fem's parent. Trap's parent. Wait. Oh no, more enemies.
Damn. How many of these things are there?
A lot. Ow! Fuck.
They just keep coming. I won't let you lay a finger on Yona.
I'm kind of curious as to where NieR's combat fighting styling came from in this game, like, because he's clearly fighting with like a pipe.
Yeah.
He's got some fun sword moves.
Well,
so
so
is he already an accomplished warrior, or?
Oh, like where the characters fighting moves came from?
Yeah.
I guess that's I guess it's not clear because we don't really know about what NieR or Yona's life was like pre-apocalypse. He lays pipe.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's a pipe layer. I mean,
Yeah.
canonically he does sex work for money in the novelizations.
Interesting. Those are the novelizations that only came out in like Japan, right?
Yeah.
I need
Tony, they should have made the game, but he's like Chris Pratt.
power. I need to protect Yona.
By the way, chat, let me know if I should move the window so that you can also see the subtitles. I don't know if it's annoying that we're in front of it. Femboy NieR doing sex work. Bro, there's got to be somebody who has like, how long until we get someone who's gonna start an OnlyFans where their gimmick is that they're like femboy NieR, or that their gimmick is,
Oh.
that they're Kaine.
That's gonna be so soon because there's already so many like 2B like cosplayers that do OnlyFans shit. I
Right?
imagine.
That's definitely a thing.
At the end.
Because a lot of people definitely do, like, I admit I haven't seen anybody, probably because it's more copyright issues, where they're like explicitly like, I am doing an OnlyFans where my character, I am playing a copyrighted character. But I've definitely seen like OnlyFans where it's like, I am doing a character and it's very clear who the character is supposed to be a riff on.
Right. Well, they always say like a robot girl or you
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's the same thing with like the costume shop costumes.
Let anyone hurt Yona.
Wait, why is it
Android
not...
girl with eye patch.
Hold on,
So,
why is it not...
What a... Uh-oh.
This is the power of the
But it's
Black
not,
Book.
it's not working. Hold on. Did I fuck something up here? Options, controls. One-handed. Huh?
Interesting. Oh, it's like accessibility controls? Is that what the one-handed controls is?
Oh, that
I
would
don't
make
know.
sense. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. It's because I wasn't holding it down. That's why I was like, what the hell's going on here?
No, my favorite one of those copyrighted character things that I've ever seen is, I know I mentioned this to you, but back in the day when Xtube was like the thing that everyone went to, there was the guy who played as who was Zangief in the Street Fighter movie, like the actual Street Fighter movie from the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who's a big gay muscle bear now. He still looks just like him, which is great because he's pretty hot. But he just does like videos on Pornhub as Zangief.
That fucking rules.
Like I'm like so proud of him. That's like such a career like choice to make. That is such a like deliberate thing.
Our collective hand as a society just moves closer to Kaine OnlyFans every day, and I'm here to cheer it on. Okay, cool. Oh man, it's so. I know I'm gonna be a picky little bitch at some point, but it is so cool just seeing this scene again and it like looking nice, and not like a bunch of really not chugging a ton from too many enemies and a bunch of shit on the screen.
Yeah, this looks great. This looks just like a logical extension of Automata.
Ooh, Dark Execution.
Rather, like you can see where it came from.
Yeah, God, I cannot wait for his next like full game that isn't just remaking NieR. As much as I was excited for this, I want him to make another Drakengard game.
What if he starts remaking all the Drakengards next? Like, because that seems to be the logical thing. Is he's like, no, I have the money now. I can actually make these.
I feel like if he remade Drakengard 1 to make it proper, it straight up like would not. Like, it just wouldn't be a good. Like, if Drakengard 1 was remade to be a good game, it wouldn't be a good game.
Right.
Like, it's the fact that it's fucking... Like, unless he found a new way to make it miserable to play.
Well, right, that's, like, intentional, right? You were
Yeah.
telling me, like, he made a bunch of stuff miserable to...
It's extremely monotonous, awful, unfun gameplay that on top of controlling, like, shit and being a budget game, like, is kind of the vibe of the game.
Yeah.
Lynn can, right? No, Lynn, this is like exactly how I feel, where it's like I've loved this game, and so getting to see it just like look gorgeous is overriding any other thoughts I'm having right now about it. Oh, look at that.
No
Look at this little fucking
for real,
squeak.
everyone. It's like... maybe he'll put Drakengard 1 on, like, on phones. Maybe he'll make it a phone game.
It's funny you say that because Drakengard actually has a mobile game. There actually
Oh,
was
yeah, I
a there
remember
was a
talking about
mobile
that.
there was a mobile adaptation of it. The most I would
why
want
don't
to. Oh, sorry, what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say
No,
the
sorry,
most
go
I would
ahead.
want to see is I would want to see a maybe retranslation of that game. Because I feel like the game could maybe benefit from like dialogue that makes it sound less like people trying to do video game Shakespeare.
Oh, I love that shit. That's like... I think people really underestimate how far voice acting's come.
Yeah.
Just like I played through Jammer Lammy last night because I was like, well, I got a CRT now. I can actually like play this game. And it was great. It was really easy actually on the CRT. But the voice acting is so bad, and it would be awful if it had good voice acting. So I totally get what you mean from Drakengard.
It looks like people are leaning towards 1 p.m. So on Sunday, I will start at 1. I don't know what time I'll do Saturday. I'll play it by ear still. God. The Dark Execution looks so cool now. Sorry, I'm just like enraptured seeing
No, you're
all this
fine.
shit that I love from the game, and it just like looking really cool now.
Okay, I've probably said this sentence like 20 times.
Yeah.
Watching these games over your shoulders, but oh my god, how many enemies are you gonna fight in the same area?
I mean, that there's no way that has changed.
I know.
There's no way this game is not still gonna have just like slugs of enemies, because that was always the obvious intent of the game. on me.
No, I know. It's just very funny. So it's just like, oh wait, no, never mind. I've definitely like
Is there a
said
camera?
that before.
Wait, stop flying around. I need you to hold still so I can throw these at you. God damn it! Okay.
Remake Lost Odyssey, huh? I remember trying to play Lost Odyssey, and I just like it felt so, I don't know, like it felt like I was watching the Clone Wars, like the Star Wars movie, like turned into a game. Not the Clone Wars, sorry, the last fight in like the first Star Wars prequel. Where it
Oh,
just
yeah,
looks
yeah,
really
yeah,
fake, and everything's like beige and rounded. That's kind of how I felt looking at Lost Odyssey. But...
Look at. Sorry, I'm obsessed with watching him sprint and then just duck roll over and over again. It's very goofy looking.
God, he's a true e-boy.
Yeah. This is what e-boys do.
E-boys love carrying around cursed books and pipes.
This thing that I'm doing where I will like roll around a character, that's like a completely new gameplay thing. That's super like
Actually made the combat fun.
Well, they made the combat like NieR Automata, which is like very platinum gamesy, very frenetic.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna end up being like how I feel about fresh tendrils. Thank you.
Lost Odyssey, more like Lost Odyssey.
This is gonna be how I like. Oh, whoops. This is gonna be like how I feel about. Oh, can I not change what my magic spells are? Oh. I guess it's the tutorial. I was gonna say this is gonna end up being like how I feel about Midsummer, where I'm like the director's cut and the original and the like our theatrical cut are both different but the same. But also you should watch them both because of it. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, the remake and the original are basically the same thing, but you should also play them both because they're different.
That's so funny. I love the way you think, where it's like you have to watch. You got to note the differences rather than just watching the one that he goes, yeah, this is the right one to watch.
Yeah, well, because they're both because they have different vibes. Christian's character.
Yeah,
Listen, I will go on my huge rant about how Christian's character is completely different in the theatrical cut and the director's cut, because he's a lot more overtly malicious in the director's cut.
That's hilarious.
I forgot. Did you ever watch?
I remember you were talking about.
I was gonna say, did you ever watch? Yeah, I think you only saw the director's cut with me. It's just like a lot of the scenes of him like overtly like gaslighting Danny are not in the theatrical cut. Like, but the scenes of him like trying to be romantic and nice are. So he ends up coming off as like more of a coward than like specifically like
actively a jerk.
Yeah, than like actively abusive. Like so it completely changes to me like the meaning of his characters and his decisions. It's also not emphasized that the girl is like 15.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that line is like cut from that.
I remember you mentioning that when we watched it. I was like, oh, yeah, no, that seems very weird to cut, but
I assume he probably like had to cut it for like rating reasons.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
Ouija nuts. It is so annoying and hard to find the director's cut just like available. You can torrent it, but like it's like not like on streaming services that have it usually, which is like super annoying. Oh shit. Level 30, baby. It's so funny for them to just be like, look, you're level 30 in the fucking intro, and then it's like, just kidding, time skip time.
Oh wait, really? That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was only half paying attention. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I just leveled up a ton, so it's time, and now it's time for this time skip.
Oh, that's funny.
The scene of Christian trying to light the cupcake candle is so funny. Yeah, like the theatrical cut has like all of those scenes, so he just comes off as like a shitty boyfriend, but like not maliciously so.
Okay, good. Hey, by the way, look at this.
She circle games you.
Wow. Is that a cookie?
Here. We can split it.
No, you take it.
No. You need to eat too.
Cookie ain't got no nutrients.
Fine. I'll take the small half.
No. Come
She's
on.
like pissed. She's like, fucking
You
eat the
need to
cookie,
keep up your
asshole.
straight-
That sugar's gonna shoot right through them. They're like signing up to get like dysentery.
This is also how I get when my blood sugar gets
Jonah!
low, though, to be fair.
Jonah!
Oh no.
I brought you a cookie, but I dropped it.
They're dropping it. Oh fuck.
Jonah? Why did you?
You've always been the one helping me.
Look at the goofy face on Grimoire.
So
Noir.
I just
Oh,
wanted
wow.
to-
No. Jonah! Jonah!
So is this the only one that has a talking book in it? There's another one with a talking book, right? Like a Drakengard.
Like in the series?
I need help.
Just in the Yoko Taro
Yeah,
universe.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember there being a talkie book. There's characters who take the same role, like the
Yeah, I know
bots. The bots in Automata are basically that. Drakengard is the talking dragon.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is funny that Kaine and Zero are kind of like very similar character types.
Oh,
Knowing nothing of their
Kaine,
personalities.
Zero, and A2 are all like the same character. And Yoko Taro said in an interview once where people were like, why do you have all these women who are like big, hot, like strong fighting women who are mean and swear a lot? And he literally was just like, he's like, that's just what the girls I know are like. And everybody's like, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, that makes perfect sense that that's the kind of women that he hangs out with.
That's hilarious. Yoko Taro looking for a mommy dom. They're not really mommies. They're more like
They're just
Wants a
doms.
woman to
They're
lift them
just
up by the
regular ass
Yeah.
doms.
I'd say he wants like a bigger woman to lift him up by the armpits, but he really wants a woman of the same height to just like fucking destroy him.
Yeah. Saris, I am playing this on PC. I bought it on Steam. I pre-ordered it on Steam a couple months ago.
All right, I'm heading out.
Damn, what a crazy 1,412 years it's
Can I
been.
come today?
Oh, that's a little gay boy.
Better not.
Aw, look at
I'm
his little
probably
short
going hunting.
pants.
He's got the fucking short shorts on.
Oh no. He's got elf boots and short shorts.
But I'll bring you back a book from the library, okay?
He's gonna go do some rough trade for library books.
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Try and get some rest.
I got you this book. It's called The People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. Oh, the fucking little short shorts, dude. Come on. You fancy lad ass looking.
Love you.
He's wearing like a one piece.
Damn, quit coughing. She's just like fucking hitting the medicinal herb upstairs. Oh, look at how fucking gorgeous
I
that
should go to the
diorama looks.
library and see what Popola's up to.
Look at how gorgeous that femboy is.
Oh no, I'm saying just like the graphics.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful.
There's the city. Look, I can see the town from here, and it's not just gray.
Wow. Yeah, this game is like the Superman 64 of the era, where it's just like you can see like what 5 feet in front of you normally.
Oh, what? Oh wait, I want to see what weapons I have. Do I just have the nameless blade?
Where's Wade?
The nameless blade.
So do you still have the book right now, or is that like a plot thing?
No, so the book comes the book comes up after our first outing, essentially, where we're trying to get something to help Yona. Femboy NieR's village. Here we are.
It's your very own village.
The only thing I know spoiler wise of this game is that it's expanded a little, it's been expanded a little, so that basically the thing I know is that there is some new air quotes content.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I don't know.
feel like-
I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. So
My completely unfounded conjecture is it's going to be like the Final Fantasy VII remake, where it's going to follow the storyline and then something drastic's going to happen.
and then it's going to reveal that it's not the same storyline kind of a thing.
Yeah, like you're going to have to play through the game again or something as Dad NieR or
I'm
something
coming
like
to see
that.
it
Like,
today.
That's
like the
that.
second playthrough is his Dad NieR.
That's the thing where it's like that's why I'm wondering if them revealing that it was Dad NieR's in the game was like an actual huge spoiler. Is I'm like, is it gonna end up turning out being that like Dad NieR is like one of the times that you replay the events of the game, it has to be as Dad NieR, and that wasn't something that they should have leaked, and that's why they tried to censor it.
Are very busy, so I have
Right,
to
like
watch my little
the
brother.
very contentious
But I
New
don't
Game
mind.
Plus version of
He's
this
pretty
this
cool,
game
and we
that
like
I
to
won't
come
like
here and look at
say
the
anything
books.
about. But
Yeah.
where it's like, yeah, that would make perfect sense. Maybe I don't know. I don't even know if it would make sense, but that would be a perfect place for it
In the old days.
to
And
happen.
I can't read them either. They're all written in funny languages.
Bro, I feel that people always be writing in books in the old days.
God, too many words. I swear to God.
These books
Shut up.
speak of ancient
I already hate you.
technology far beyond anything we could ever imagine. What could have
This
happened
guy
to
sounds like the
this
stay away
world?
from the summoner guy in Final Fantasy 10.
According to these books, they had big technology. What could have happened? I want all the
Oh,
of the
God.
villagers in this game to sound like SpongeBob character, like background characters.
Popola asked me to organize the books, but
That would
I
be
had
great.
no idea there were so
They
many.
basically are.
I never should
They're
have
sexy
taken this
SpongeBob
job.
characters.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't remember this woman having a hoe outfit like this. That's like my daily. That's like my summer look. That's like my fall look.
Yeah, that's just what you wear.
Ass out in the fucking public library. All right. Ah, fuck. Okay. Can I go into this?
I guess it's locked.
You guess. Did you check? Sees the door. Ah, yeah, that looks locked.
It's locked. Yeah, that makes sense.
Good morning. How's Yona doing today?
I'm so glad they've gotten like all the voice actors back.
Her cough's
Yeah, it sounds really good. Honestly, did they re-record all the lines?
Yes, because I've seen like the stuff that like Kaine saying in the beginning is like definitely not the same takes, but it's definitely the same voice actress.
That's pretty dope.
That's
Yeah, because
worrisome.
that kind of like rant is like a very
Is
huge part of
iconic.
this game,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
I know. I keep hoping she'll at least get a little better.
that's right up there with the Zero. Can we stop? I gotta pee.
Zero. Can we?
Again.
I feel like
I
I'm
love
feeling-
just that was how he teased Drakengard 3 at the opening for so long.
Yeah, that was pretty much all I knew about that game. Was I was like, man, someone keeps like, someone keeps having to pee.
Yeah. I mean, that game is full of
I was
pee and poo
hoping you might
jokes
take
with
care of this for
fucking,
me.
fucking. Oh, can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Baby
It
Dragon.
starts with an M, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Does it start
Mikhail.
with an M?
Yeah, it's Mikhail.
Mikhail, yeah.
I got a request
Yeah,
from someone
that, to
in
be
the
fair, he
shopping
went
district.
full Nickelodeon mode
They
in
need me to
Dragon
get
Guard
some
3.
mutton
Yeah.
from the northern plains.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Since you're going to the plains, let me give you a map.
Drake and Josh.
Oh, Addy, if you hit me up on Discord or something later, I can tell you how to set up the emulator for that. It's super easy. And Drakengard 3 is something I am fine recommending somewhat publicly to emulate, both because A, getting a physical copy of that game is a lot harder since there's not a lot, and B, the emulated copy, you can actually fix the frame rate and make the game like approach playable. Like playing that game in an emulator, I was shocked at how much the game was actually not that badly done when the frame rate wasn't constantly dropping.
Would you mind purchasing?
Yeah, no, it was
3
really
medicinal
impressive,
herbs from the
honestly.
client while you're at it?
It's one of those things where I look
used
at
my
it and
last
go
one
like,
earlier.
this looks like
Here's some
they
more.
made the simulator upscaling specifically for this game.
Well then.
Like,
I mean,
this feels like a passion project. I know they didn't. But
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say, like, I've looked into it. They've done a lot of like, there's been a lot of games where it's like, yeah, fans just made a patch for it because like the PS3 version had like XYZ problems. There were so many PS3 games that came out that were just fucking like
What's
garbage.
this all
It
about?
didn't work.
poorly optimized.
Yeah.
Hell, that continued through the entire life. Like the last games were some of the worst, just like in terms of being able to run.
Yeah.
Like Uncharted 3 chugged so badly, and we had like a modern PS3, like a last model PS3. We ran like shit.
Besides,
Test straight up, I would post it in like Games Channel, just like, yeah, here's how to emulate Dragon Guard 3. Step 1, get a root tracker account.
No, there's I don't think it's like contentious to say there's a ton of games that are just better to emulate than like buy, even if they weren't expensive.
Yeah. No, I mean like there's games that it's just because like if you emulate it, you can do things that you couldn't do with that. Like there's some games where like save stating makes them way more tolerable.
What's she doing here?
Right. Yeah. No. Like, or just there's features that you like literally can't enable. You know, like DLC that's not available that would make the game like actually playable.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. Fan patches are a big one, or even just like translations are a common one too.
Yona,
absolutely. Well, and especially coming from like, I mean, Pandemic was awful, but it did wonders for like fan projects. There were so many things that got patched and fixed.
Mizurna Falls finally came out. It was funny. I was playing Mizurna Falls and it just made me start playing Deadly Premonition because I started it. Tess, RU Tracker. Root Tracker is a Russian like torrenting website. It's like a forum, but it is like you basically have to navigate it using Google Translate, but it is one of the best forums to find basically anything on, because everything is like verified there via like the user base. Files that are like shit quality or like don't work or whatever don't stay up for very long, and they're like shockingly thorough. Like there is like stuff that like I could barely find any information out anywhere that is on RU Tracker. That was actually how I got the Dexter game to run, because not only did they have the Dexter PC game, they had 2 copies of it on there for different versions depending on which one, depending on like, oh, does this one not work? Here's a different crack of it that will work.
I just thought I'd see.
That is nuts. That is some dedication.
RU Tracker is just full of like just like Russian files like types who are just like basically obsessed with like just like putting up every possible culture. The only flowers. Thank you. The only downside of it is that movies they have a lot of as well, but a lot of times because it is a Russian site, if it's obscure or weird enough, the only copy of it that will be on there is a fan Russian dub, which is usually just one person from the forum doing the dub over it, and there's no way to disable it. So sometimes I'll be like, oh, this movie I've been looking for is on there, and I'll download it, and there's just a guy talking in Russian over the entire film.
That's a shame.
If you take care of yourself, you'll get better.
You end up having to watch it basically in mute or just not at all.
I just end up having to go look for it like elsewhere.
I know so. Anyway,
but even then, like there's plenty of stuff I've gotten off of there that like had the English copy or had an English version of it that I couldn't find anywhere else.
Deal.
And then the other part of it is that you have to navigate it by you navigate it by like, you know, Google translating the pages and figuring it out from there. But they're pretty thorough. They're pretty well documented in how to make things work.
If you want to talk about it,
I was gonna say you just have to make an account to use it.
Plague and disease.
It's Breath of the Wild shot.
Yeah. The Yona virus.
Electra's cold shades now run the land as well, threatening our very lives. But I can't let any of that
one of my
distract
favorite.
me.
So, if you want to talk about communities that hold accountability, but only about like, you know, not seeding and leaching and shit. look to the piracy communities, because
It's not
that
easy
is a
for
community
parents to
that
live on
holds
their
each
own.
other accountable. They will call people out on
The
their shit
villagers have been
constantly.
kind
Oh
to
yeah,
us.
I have a
Despite everything, somehow feel like
I have one of
we're
those like
okay.
invite only trackers that
We
I'm
have to
on,
be.
and it is very much so a
There's
thing of
no
just
other
like
choice.
they will fucking rip you apart if it's like this rip sucks or like what you the information that
Yeah.
you have in here is incorrect. Die. Now you will
It's-
die.
Yeah, now you're doxxed. No, that doesn't actually
I'm
happen.
coming to see you today, Popola. I promise.
No, that's the best part, especially like older like story trackers. Like I'm on that one, the one we've talked about a lot,
Yeah.
like the Dead Media one, and just like reading conversations from like 2008.
Visiting Popola?
It's just so funny where it's like, wow, this is a really funny episode.
Yeah.
Like just stuff like that. It's like you really thought this was necessary.
Speaking of, I might have to hit you up if you have invites.
It's
available.
tough. I don't know if
Okay.
I should try to get some. I think if I donate or something, I'll get an invite. So I should probably do that because they leech a bunch anyway.
Yeah, because
So-
the main reason I ask is because I wanted to get actually Kate. I felt like she would get a fucking kick out of
Oh.
that website because we were talking about it.
That is like made for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally like
There's no better
it's
sight than
the whole original point of that site was to host the unreleased Invader Zim episodes back in the day, the ones that only came out in Australia. That's like was the original basis for it, was so people could access them, and so that's where I got them from. That's where I got the tracker invite from.
Yeah, no,
Back
I.
in, like 2005 or something like that.
Oh, you could still push the dog. Hell yes. No, I immediately was just checking that, just unconsciously, just like, can I still shove the dog? I'm glad that they know that there's one thing that people care about. And it's, you can now push
People
the
are here
dog. You
for
can
the
also
dog
push the
shoving.
dog outside of the boundaries now. The dog's actually easier to push.
Oh, the dog is adorable.
I love this dog. Dog's height. It's a HD dog, too.
I take it the sliding was an infamous thing, the dog pushing.
It
Something
was
you
a
do in
thing
the
that I
first
did
one.
constantly when I was playing the game on stream. Was just shoving the dogs and
sounds like
stuff
you.
around. Look at these pigs.
These pigs are very well rendered.
Yeah,
That's some pig.
that's some pig.
If we turn
That-
this
that's a-
entire
that's
plaza
a
into a
pig.
field, we could probably improve our food supply situation. Well, easier said than done, though.
Is this dude
Bro,
from Slater
throw out
Kenny?
some
Why is he
sand.
talking about? Not Slater. Is this dude from Letter Kenny? Why does he talk like that?
Oh God. He dropped like 2 bars. Leave him
When you're
alone.
knocked away,
He's just
you
vibing.
can defend to recover quickly.
I'm always saying this.
Be careful if you head north. Some of the sheep in the plains are getting restless.
Okay.
I love when guards just say to random passersby, make sure to use your sword.
Yeah.
It has several different attack modes.
Anything can be a weapon, even your fists. Try combinations to see what works best for you.
That tweet never not lives in my head now. It's like it's like one of the most like common intrusive thoughts. It's just mix them up and try out what works or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I love that fucking. What I like is like I've seen people do like when they're doing Jigsaw quote reads, they'll like read that tweet, and I'm like, that's like literally. That was like a loading screen text from the game
Yeah, I know.
that I just thought was really funny because I was reading the loading screen text as if it was Jigsaw saying it, and so I saw that and I imagined Jigsaw saying it.
Jigsaw giving like video game tips is like the funniest thing. Like to unlock the handgun, jump left at the right crate.
Yeah.
Or something like along those lines.
Oh, cool. They have lock on now. I don't remember how much mutton I'm supposed to get.
Might as well get like a full stack, right? I love a Twink doing like an air dive into
Yeah,
in
order to kill mutton. Do I have a?
a mutton that's not even moving or really fighting back, just kind of standing there.
Yeah, just hanging out. Options. Do I? Oh, I don't have my notes to tell me where I need to go yet. Yeah, honestly, the solid video game is torture to play. It's just not very good.
Yeah, it's just too repetitive. It looks like.
It's awful. It's awful. I don't know. I keep going back to it because I want to give it a
I better
try.
get this mutton back to the village.
Because it's like,
But then
it
you think
seems
about
like
literally
something.
anything you can do.
Yeah, but then every time I get like an hour into it, I'm like, this sucks. This isn't even like a fun, this sucks. This just sucks to play.
This is literally me playing sneakers, like no lies. I keep trying to play it, and I'm just like, I don't really feel like climbing around this house looking for mice hiding or rats hiding. I'm not gonna lie, it's not as fun as it sounds.
It's so hard to like explain the like specific kinds of like bad game enjoyment I get, where it's like, no, it has to be like a specific je ne sais quoi to
When
it.
your dog eats the
Oh, fuck slide! Thank
okay.
you for following.
So,
money off the Iraq War.
all I ask out of like a bad game is that it flows.
Yeah.
You know, like it has to have a flow to it. It's got to be able to like move through the bad gameness at least a decent pace. Like I won't shut up about that stupid Lord of the Rings game because at least it like moved forward.
Yeah.
Like at least the third age ended. You know.
A thing that was that King Arthur game like was mostly that
Yeah,
until that one fucking level that was intolerable.
That's awful looking.
I had no idea shades were loose so close to the village.
Oh wow, his mouth moves when he talks too. This little twink. I like that when he starts to run, the auto sprint means he'll just like break.
He does like the anime run with his arms back, like the one that
He does the Naruto run. He does the
I
Naruto run.
can't even go hunting in peace anymore. Time to get this meat to the shopkeeper.
I've never
I
seen
can't even go hunting in
Twink
peace
Naruto
anymore.
run.
Loudly, slightly louder. Time to get this to the shopkeeper.
You know the junk heap in the northern plains? It's a dangerous place, but it's famous for the valuable ores you can mine.
Coffee, the only problem with that is I don't think Billy the Puppet can carry props.
He can.
He can only kind of sit. Really?
Wait, I'm trying to think actually. You know what? I don't think he does carry.
He's like a
anything
marionette,
these days.
right?
Yeah, he's like a little ventriloquist doll. His head, he can explode. His face.
Does he explode?
There in one of the movies, a bomb is rigged up to his face and it detonates.
God, we could all be so lucky to go out that way. Exploded by a jigsaw puppet.
The person they end up bringing her back because she didn't die. It ends up being a fake out for the death.
Of course.
Wait, I wonder, can I still drown if I touch water? Oh, I can't even get into the water. Oh, wait, no, yeah, you can.
Nope, you do. Wow, just like Sonic. This truly is of the era. That's some Sonic 06 shit. Like literally the same animation and everything.
Doesn't he have a gun at one point? I don't think the puppet has a gun. They do use guns, but that's usually trap related.
I got some real qualms about the use of Jigsaw's guns, by the way, throughout the series.
Yeah?
Like,
is it like a Batman
you
thing?
know, it's not like a Batman thing. I just think he's better than that, you know?
I
Like, I
mean,
feel like those are the worst traps.
I mean, to be fair, Jigsaw normally doesn't make the gun traps. That's usually Hoffman.
It's usually his.
Yeah, it's usually his
it's
idiot
usually one of his,
apprentices. The most is he has the keyhole thing where if you look in it and try to open a door, it shoots you in the face. No, I guess that's not
That one
true.
just
He
doesn't
does.
seem
He
fair.
does have the stupid. He has the stupid shotgun trap from
You mean the
Jigsaw.
shotgun trap that he puts?
Thank you.
Where it's
The
just a
100 shotgun traps he puts in the fucking video game.
Oh no!
Shotgun trap.
Yeah,
Oh.
that one's from Saw 1, but that's just a booby trap he has.
And tell Popola I
Oh,
said
God.
thanks, okay?
You got it.
So at what point does he give up on? Does he ever fully give up on Billy the Puppet? I only say that
sure you
because I
stock
watched
up
the
on
smoking
necessities before
guy
heading out to hunt.
scene, and I was like, oh, it's just Jigsaw now. He's just talking to them on a TV. He doesn't even have a puppet. So it's just Mr. Kramer.
Hold on, I'm buying maps. Well,
Come back anytime.
so he doesn't give up on the puppet.
Why not fill your garden with flowers?
Society does.
Society gives up on the puppet, and also
That's what
Jigsaw
turned
dies in
Jigsaw
like
to a
3.
What's for
Right.
They claim to be working, but I think
Never mind. That was, you know what? That was probably the flashback movie that I'm thinking of then. Was
Oh,
the
yeah.
smoking trap.
Wait, the what trap?
the lung capacity trap where he kills the guy, the poor janitor because he likes to smoke.
Oh yeah. So that is a trap designed by Jigsaw apparently, but executed by Hoffman. Look at this cat.
Oh yeah, Jigsaw dies in the third movie. That's not even like a spoiler. Even I know that, and I haven't even seen it.
Yeah, Jigsaw not only dies in the third movie, he dies in the third movie, and the series keeps going, and he keeps coming back in some way. I guess it's technically a spoiler, but like I don't think having stuff like that spoiled is a big ruins. I don't when I tell people
it's the third movie out of 8.
The thing is, when I tell people Jigsaw dies in the third movie and then that there are 8 movies, that usually makes people more interested in seeing them because they're like, wait, how does the movie series continue going then for that long?
Yeah, so you know how like let me just take a guess, but you know how like when anybody dies in like a superhero movie or a cartoon or fucking whatever you want, whatever things for children, and the character is just like, actually I left a bunch of elaborate plans and tapes that planned for every eventuality ever around.
Complete sidebar, Addie being like, no, he dies, he has cancer. Very funny because it's like, yeah, that's not what kills him. What kills him is a guy cutting him fucking open with a blade. Jigsaw gets fucking.
It's actually pretty ironic.
Yeah, he literally gets sawed. He gets chainsawed.
Yeah.
No, they just find a lot of very, very goofy and contrived ways to have the series keep going.
People always drive themselves forward.
I'm imagining like Jigsaw being a pro-lifer and like setting up all these devices for like, because he always tortures doctors. He hates doctors like just constantly.
He really hates doctors. He also hates insurance agents though, which is valid.
Yeah, that one's so specific. That one is such like a fucking like boomer complaint. Like his fucking insurance agents.
I mean, he's right though, because it was made during the like Obamacare like pre-existing conditions era, so it was like a direct response to that. Because that's the one that also opens with the subprime mortgage people.
Oh right. God, that's so weird.
Because like the reason he targets the insurance guy is because the insurance guy specifically is like, oh, we're not going to cover this treatment that might help your cancer because it doesn't have a high enough success rate. We don't want to spend the money on it.
I delivered the
and then the guy also turns out to be a guy who like, who's like business model
on the other treatment or something.
Well, no, his business model is founded on like when people do get sick, his team finds like, oh, you didn't tell us that you had tonsil surgery when you were 12. That's a pre-existing condition, and that violates our contract, so we're dropping you.
Oh, gotcha. He's one of those insurance agents.
Oh, and
so that's just life now. It's great. Back then, it was it felt like a half parody.
I mean, no, that was like I said, like that was like the whole thing of Obamacare was that like people were finding out that like, oh, that's like standard insurance company practice, and that's what the whole Obamacare thing was about. That's when the term pre-existing conditions like entered the dialogue, so to speak, or not dialogue, the political.
Yeah, that was the word they used for it.
That was the word they used before discourse was dialogue.
Just dialogue. God.
Hurry back to Yona, okay?
Honestly, watching when we watched the Watermelon Woman together, just hearing like old social justice words getting used in like 1992 or whatever it's just like such whiplash.
Yeah.
Like just to hear words that are pretty much just like common phrasing now, or so overdone to the point that people use them only as a joke.
It is extremely funny hearing Sarah Schulman do a joke about safe spaces in like fucking 1994.
Amazing. Just that whole scene where she's just like, please respect the like the anonymity of the bodies of our like previous sisters, and they're just like, what? It's so fucking funny.
Chat, if you haven't seen Watermelon Woman, it's a movie. It's a black lesbian movie about a black lesbian basically discovering that this like old black actress that she's obsessed with was basically like an open secret lesbian in an interracial relationship with like a major white starlet of the time. And it's a really, really good movie and a really, really good document of like 90s queer culture.
Yeah, it's like half a queer culture film and the other half's like a doc, kind of like a fake doc.
Yeah.
That she's making at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Because it was partially based on like the can I drown in this thing? Because it was partially based on the director's like own experience trying to do like that kind of research, and so it's half fake documentary because it's her taking out her frustrations with like what she was doing, and then half like a movie about like sort of a self-aware critique of like her own problems and whatnot.
Yeah, it's basically she kind of like self-parodies by also like all the stuff about the college students. It's so funny that we were talking about.
Oh
like,
yeah, because she has
they're all like
water. It's Watermelon Woman because that's the name of the actress she becomes obsessed with.
Because I just stayed here all day like you told me to. I tried reading books, but I finished all of them. So if you have any fun stories...
Wait, what do you mean you tried reading a book, but then you finished all of them? Then you read the book. That's not trying. You read the books.
I tried reading a book, but I finished it.
Yeah.
About a legendary flower called a lunar tear. Have you heard of it?
That's a silly name.
All right. Well, if you're gonna be critical of it.
Yes, but people say finding one will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. If I ever found one, I'd buy you so many cookies your stomach would hurt.
Could a lunar tear make me better?
Sure.
Sure. With that kind of money, we could buy the best medicine around. The kind that'll cure anything.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yona? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Good night.
She's upset by the concept of her stomach hurting from eating too many cookies.
Okay, I'm off to Popolis. See you later. And please stay out of trouble today, okay?
Okay.
Actually, chat, while Pyrrha uses the bathroom, I am also gonna go pee real quick, but I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I'm back.
Oh hey, what's up?
All right. I also went and took a quick pee.
Oh, perfect. We got back at the exact same time.
Oh, excellent. And then I'm also half keeping an eye on things because probably around 2:45ish, Baru's going to start her pre-stream, and then since that lines up with time, I was like, oh, I'll just go over that way.
Why does Twitch keep trying to get me to share these
Just
anniversaries? Let me live.
Raider.
Yeah. I am super stoked to probably watch the VOD for that later because it's her and Meeks are going to be watching conspiracy YouTubes.
Oh God.
God, this game. This game is so gorgeous.
Addie, this game is really pretty. No, Addie, they want you to share that because otherwise, if you have like a second month of sub or whatever, it doesn't like notify. It doesn't send a notification or anything. So it's basically just the same as sending a notification, but you know, if you don't want to, basically.
I mean, it also kicks up engagement, and people love engagement.
Oh, God, people love to be engaged.
In the future, we're gonna be invading countries because they have high levels of engagement on social media instead of for oil.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite experience. Has been like just fucking around with like stream shit. Has been like
Epic
they just want you to
anniversary
click on
moments of
everything, don't they, as a
femboy
watcher?
Sorry, what?
I was just saying how like Twitch just wants you to click on fucking everything.
I'm sure
like
I
that's
can
that's
handle
their
it.
method of getting people to pay more attention.
Remember when like clickbait was like a pejorative and not like a thing that like literally just drives the entire tech industry at this point?
Aren't you confident?
Yeah, no, it really does. It's very weird how quickly streaming came in like 7 years.
Well, you know
I guess really
Golden
just like
Bridge
once
out in
the
Northern
like
Titans,
technical
right?
infrastructure is there for it, it was easy.
Yeah, that's very true. Like I mean, just even compared to like 2 or 3 years ago, streaming is like very very accessible. Streamlabs just making merch for you if you feel like it is really weird to
I
me.
forgot about that.
They were attacked by shades.
There's like a whole section of the interface. Like, do you want to put your
But it's
logo
so
on a hat?
sunny
It's like, bitch, I don't have a logo. What? Like,
Yeah, logo, fuck yourself.
Yes.
I ain't want no damn hat.
Apparently, it was
Why do you
overcast
logo
that
to
day,
hell?
And the shades caught them off guard.
That would be fun to like make a fake logo and be like, yeah, this is my logo, and it's just like the Monsanto logo.
One of the carpenters was seriously injured, but they can't move him so long as the shades are there.
Coffee, I am at least glad that it's giving you the option to switch to that, because I know that it's really
I'll go take
they
him out.
really annoyingly like have like a weird algorithm to describe whether or not you can switch bit rate.
If you're up for it, it could be really dangerous.
I'll be fine, Popola. I've been training every day. I'm as strong as anyone in the village.
every time he says Popola, I think he's
killed a
calling her
bunch of shades by
Boobala.
the village gate just yesterday.
Like the.
Oh? That's a bit disconcerting. Anyway, are you sure you want to take this job?
Yep, I got this.
Here you go. He's so excited.
I'm sorry to put something like this on you.
Get some water, Tess. Stay hydrated. I don't like that he doesn't fall on his ass like Dad NieR.
Yeah, is Dad NieR more clumsy than him? I imagine.
I would assume that he was, but I don't know if that's just like they just don't do that. I don't know if he was like that in the original PS3 one or if they just changed it for this game. I guess he does that now. Or like he like fucking I can like I don't know if they changed that for the like to make the like now the combat's more flows better and is cooler. Or if that's just like, no, in the original, like, that was what Brother NieR could do, but Dad NieR just falls on his ass because he's old.
He's old. He's
Nightmare,
He's been alive for, what, 600 years or something? Is what the timeline at the very beginning said?
Jesus. Sorry, somebody played the Nightmare clip, and it caught me off guard.
Wait, do you have the nightmare thing from Eric Andre? What's the nightmare clip?
Where it's just it's just him going nightmare.
I knew it. I was like, that's so you.
I also have one of the of Tom Serva screaming "end" from that one movie.
Oh God.
Show your feet? I don't got feet. I'm just a dog. And also I'm just a talking head. My favorite thing about the Nightmare clip is that out of context it sounds like it could be from InfoWars.
It really does, though.
I love just doing all these knife tricks above a sheep. And then dropping down to just kill it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hold on, I'm saucily showing. See? I'm just a void underneath. That's why I'm slightly below screen usually.
Whoa!
How does she?
Hey, you're floating head like Zombie.
Yeah. I'm like the Power Rangers tube guy. Whoa! Ah, fuck.
Yeah, Jay really is Zordon IRL. Fem Zordon.
Fem Zordon. Don't run away from me. Fight. Alright, I guess I can try deflecting. Man, the combat really is just like flows so much better. I mean, it's still basically just like mashing X, but it's not just like you're mashing X and then just like tick, 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 just like hitting at them. There's like a couple flying enemies.
That should take care of the shades for a while.
Zordon, but it's a Shiba eating peanut butter, so it looks like they're talking.
It's the Shiba head floating around.
Yeah.
Aw.
It does that like thing that like they do when they would used to animate animals talking, where it's like very clearly just like looping a clip, like back and forth.
Oh yeah, it's a clip. It's a clip of them eating, you know, eating peanut butter.
Yeah.
The Mr. Ed style.
By the way, I can no longer find that clip from Hot to Trot. Speaking of the horse calling the other horse the F-slur.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Because somebody was asking me, I think Possum Mom was asking me if I had it, and I was like, oh, I think it's like not online. I don't know if it got DMCA'd or what, but that's like the movie it's from. Coffee Stomach. So there's this like, God, if you look it up, Hot to Trot like horse movie, it's like a late 80s like kids horse film, but there's just like a line in it where the talking horse character is like complaining about the rival horse. And he's like, ah, look at him, like prancing and prissing about and whatever. And then he just like mumbles the F slur, and it's just left in.
That's so weird.
But like I couldn't find it.
Horse.
Like I was able to find the movie name because people were talking about it on Letterboxd, but I couldn't find the actual like clip of it that somebody had put up online. Oh yeah, I had to go talk to Popola. Oop. Fuck. Okay. So how's your day going?
Right? It's going pretty good. I went did a little bit of clothes shopping at the Burlington right by me. That's right, I shop at Burlington Coat Factory.
I mean, I literally was just telling somebody about how Burlington Coat Factory shockingly has good clothes for like big boys.
Yeah, if you're a bigger bodied gent, or you wear gents clothing, I would definitely go to Burlington because you can at least get some. You can at least look through different styles.
Yeah, I mean that's just it. Like, and they're also good for like femme shit too, from what I know, for bigger folks. Yeah. Just because it's like it's not just like one style, and that style is like we're trying to cover your body up.
Yeah,
it's like actually fashion made for people who are like big and like not even just like overweight, but like, oh, are you like 6'3" and like built like a linebacker? We'll have clothes that fit you that aren't assuming that you want to just look like a tree trunk in a suit.
I'm fine.
Yeah, they don't do the tarp thing, which is really nice. Like, you know, I don't feel like I'm wearing a tarp when I buy stuff from there, which is
Oh, thank goodness.
always a problem.
I
But
was so
Tess,
worried.
I actually got
I
like
felt they sent you into a really
woman's
dangerous
crop top from
situation,
there. I
but
got
if
that top
something-
ramen crop top, and that
Oh,
fits me
that's
just
so
fine
cute.
as a big body gent. And that was from like the women's section, so you can definitely find stuff in every size there. It's great.
My recommendations for big feminine or big gal clothes are Burlington Coat Factory, Shein, SHEIN. Fuck, Zoe beat me to it. Torrid is really good for it.
Torrid.
Lane Bryant, because they make stuff for like older women. And no, I think that was it. I think Torrid was gonna be the other one I was gonna say, and then Zoe beat me to it.
Look at me. I'm fine.
I know, it's just...
But
I'm just
Shein,
really
SHEIN, you can order stuff online from as well, and they're pretty good. They have the actual sizing by like inches and centimeters on there, so you can actually like measure and see, will this fit me? But they go up pretty high, and they have like an actual broad sense of fashion.
Oh, here.
It is fast fashion though,
Those
so it's
carpenters have
cheap,
some
but
money.
also expect that it's cheap.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of digging and do a lot of measuring yourself against their like diagrams. But I mean, it's kind of fun, you know. You know all your sizes after that.
Okay.
Pazuzu, not only did John Arbuckle canonically drink dog cum, but canonically Dilbert has cummed. Just in terms of newspaper cum lore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Dilbert's tie is directly analog to his penis. Jay taught me that when we watched the Dilbert cartoon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah. And Scott Adams has said, if Dilbert ever fucks, I will show it by having his tie be flat. And he had a comic in I think August something in like the 90s where Dilbert is dating a woman, and then at the end of one of them he's shown having a flat tie, and the joke is, they fucked. He nutted.
What? She was supposed to stay home.
I think it's okay. She just wanted to ask me a question.
About what?
She was asking about the outside world.
You mean outside the village?
Exactly.
So this is what leads
She
to us
seemed excited, too.
meeting Grimoire
The thing
Weiss.
was talking a mile a minute.
Okay.
Does that imply he's full I prefer to imagine that he's caged.
She's probably been getting nutty ideas from some book again.
Don't worry. I made sure to remind her she isn't allowed beyond the gates.
Thanks.
But she was worried about you, so you'd better hurry home.
Yeah, I will. Thanks again.
That was a little like initial walk. Wait, Scott Adams. I have not seen the Scott Adams home tour video, but I really want to.
Whoa.
3 microwaves for popcorn. That is insane. That is an insane. That's what happens when you have a lot of money and like no imagination. Is you're just like, I'll just have 3 microwaves for popcorn.
It's pretty normal, yeah. Well, doesn't Johnny Depp have like 9 like fireplaces or whatever? Wasn't that like part of that whole?
That's really funny if he has 9 fireplaces. I didn't know that.
Well, that was like, you know, back before he got like fully canceled, when all the shit started coming out about him being like a piece of shit and all that. So
I actually still don't know, because I don't follow it like other celebrities.
You don't give a
shit
shit.
isn't
Why
my
would
yeah.
you?
I don't care. I still don't know if that's actually true.
Huh?
Like I still, because like I know that there was a lot of like counter accusations, and it's
Where'd she
I don't know.
Maybe
Like I
she's
said,
still
it's just a thing where it's like I'm not really invested in it, so I don't really like pay attention to it. But it's a thing where it's like I still constantly never know like what Johnny Depp's standing in like culture
Where to read it,
what
yeah.
large is.
no, yeah, I think he got canceled because of the thing with his ex-wife ended up being like legitimate or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's why you don't see him in anything now.
I mean, I know at the very least he was also like kind of apparently infamously like a kind of an alcoholic and like odd nightmare on set because of it.
But it's famous for the value.
Oh yeah,
not necessarily even
interview,
like in an abusive way, but in a like, oh, he's just like, it does not have his shit together way.
Yeah, no. Have you seen the gosh, what was it? That infamous Rolling Stones interview where the guy is just like, he pours himself another glass of red wine and lights another blunt. Like, he's basically always walking around with a glass of red wine and like a joint in his hand, which,
That's so
you know, like,
fucking yeah.
He does it to be like classy, but it's just like parts of his house just like don't have power and stuff like that. He's just like a shut-in. It's very weird.
So yeah, Zoe, that's what I had heard, is that like it turned out that like his ex-wife might have actually been the abuser. And
oh,
then,
she was the abuser.
yeah, that's why I said like I know that there was like it was contested because there were counterclaims that like actually she might have been the abuser, and it might have been a situation of like
I'd better go ask
she posted a video basically like that it deceptively made it appear as if it was one way, but it had actually been like she had been abusing him and he was like freaking out because of it.
Damn, that's like parallels to what's going on in Power Up Commerce right now. I had no idea.
Really?
But like in reverse, it's like the guy who's the crazy one.
You have any idea where she might be?
That's insane, Zoe. She shit in her own bed and said it was it, and then said that he did it to like fuck with him.
She stopped by earlier today.
Oh, that's
That was a
awful.
while ago.
Did she say anything?
She just asked if I knew where lunar tears grow. She's so cute. I told her how they used to grow around the lost shrine long ago.
Why is Yona asking about lunar tears?
You have NieR, you have like 3 conversations a day. Like, how do you forget what that one was?
Yesterday, I told her that story about how lunar tears can make you rich.
Oh.
Then we got to talking about how we could use the money to buy medicine to make her better.
Oh, I didn't know that, Fresh Ginger. God, that sounds... Again, it's like such a thing where it's like, I just haven't pried into it because it's
You
like,
don't think
I'm
she-
not super invested in like... I don't really like to read other people's like shit, and it's like when it's a celebrity, it's like, well, I'm not fucking
Feels
friends.
extra weird.
I'm not friends with these people.
think
I don't
that's
like. I'm not
exactly
like
what
in
she
their
did.
life, so I just won't really get involved in it, and we'll just like trust more
I
what
have
other
to go
people have
find her.
interpreted.
What's the fastest way to the lost shrine?
Ouija nuts.
Through the
He
Eastern
probably
Gate.
didn't get canceled for that because like most Hollywood celebrities have
Got
done
it.
that. There's like so much shit that like celebrities just like do.
Yeah.
That's just like really
Yep.
fucked up. Like I just
Yeah,
kind
you don't
that's
even, like,
that's kind of it
realize
too.
what's
Is I
happening.
just assume most celebrities are like probably like pieces of shit like secretly because like they're rich and at that point you start to lose a sense of morality.
It very much skews your like very much skews your sort of like perception just a little bit. Like when they're always like you don't know who to trust, it's like I think at a certain point they just like their brains just like balm over and they don't trust anybody fully ever.
Yeah, and then also like they're gonna be surrounded by like other people who are like worse, so that kind of skews your sense of morality. Where it's like, well, I'm not doing this thing that is like extremely normal in Hollywood and not anywhere else.
I have to find Yona.
Absolutely.
I should check the eastern gate.
goes up to a guard and just screams at him. I have to find Yona. Check.
Let me in.
I can't believe this.
Did you guys ever see the clip
She
with Addy
really went to the
Edelman?
lost
Addy
shrine.
Edelman. Did you ever see the clip of like the guy doing like a Jerry Seinfeld impression for Halloween? But it's just a long extended bit about the fact that Jerry Seinfeld dated a 17-year-old. So it's him being like, "What's the deal with girlfriends?
Oh, yeah.
They're always asking you for help on their math homework."
That was so good.
Also really good was like something where somebody had like taken a picture of like that from like when he was dating that 17-year-old when he was 38 years old, and they just put that clip from that rap like song over it that's just like 1738. I forgot about
God.
that. I forgot Matthew Broderick like killed 2 people in Ireland.
Oh yeah.
Again, like
Yeah,
I
he
said,
got charged
so
for
much of these guys, it's just like celebrities just get away with so much shit that it's just like I just assume by default that they've probably done something awful. Like they've done something like that is not something that would be tolerated if they weren't famous. Look at these guys. Hey guys, what's up? Oh wow, there's more blood in this game now. I get blood on me when I kill things. Much like in real life, I guess.
Discovering a whole world on the water filtration section of Amazon right now. It is fascinating.
Wait, what?
So I was curious what the price for like replacement like water cartridges are, or filter cartridges for like our sink. It's like almost impossible to buy like legitimate filter cartridges right now because there's so many fakes. Like that are just like being passed off as actual like
water filters,
like under the actual brand name and everything, because they don't know where they're sourcing the shit. It's just coming from like random warehouses.
Yeah,
and so it's just being flooded with like fakes. And I'm just reading through all the comments that are just like, yeah, don't buy this. It put out red bloody water. It's like, what?
Addy Omens, that list sounds incredible. Just somebody makes a list of films that people died making.
Oh God.
There's no way Yona could have made it past here.
Getting into water filtration.
Maybe she found some other way in.
I'm gonna become a water guy. You know,
Yeah,
a guy who has
dude.
opinions on different kinds of bottled water.
No, you should. I think that would be really sexy.
Oh. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Welcome to my life.
Pazuzu, it is bad for you, but Seattle water gross. I was spoiled by the good aquifer in Eastern Washington. Yeah, the aquifer in Seattle, no es bueno.
Wait,
It's
what's
bad.
wrong with it?
It's just it's got a lot of minerals in it. It's very cloudy here for some reason. Our water sucks in this apartment at least.
I was gonna say I'm drinking
very
some
cloudy
some
now.
tap water right now, and it tastes fine to me.
I think the water where you are is fine, and the water where like a few of our friends are, but this apartment's water in the last 2 months got like really fucking bad out of nowhere.
I
And I'm
feel
not
like
a water guy.
I feel like
I love
apartment
tap
water gets really bad. Ooh, more medicinal herbs for me.
Oh, you already found? Addy already found a letterbox that's movies that killed somebody.
Yeah, I know, they're
Headline,
talking about
Twilight
it.
Zone, the movie. Oh,
that-
Pleasantville? Someone died on the set?
That makes sense, hon. I'm opening it so that I can save this list and then clone it.
Who died? I did not know someone died in Pleasantville. That's wild.
So if you leave, if you do it with read notes, you can click on them and it'll tell you what the it'll tell you.
Oh,
on
okay,
Letterboxd,
cool.
there's a read notes thing because when people make lists, they can make lists for stuff like that. Cameraman Brent Hirschman died when he fell asleep driving home after a 19-hour workday on the set of the film.
Oh, cool.
So it involved in a wrongful death suit,
Wow,
which led
that's
to filming hours being limited.
This is nuts. This Catch-22 one where someone just like got sucked out of a plane during a bombing scene
Jesus.
and just died. Like, that is terrifying.
Imagine
yeah,
dying
people
while
in the
making a
Dark
movie
Knight.
that got a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oof. Yeah, you die like making Overboard or whatever, that Adam Sandler like cruise comedy. Oh, well there you go. Someone died making Dinosaur, so you know, that's probably the one.
InfoWars. What's the InfoWars water filtration?
Thanks, Pazuzu. I'm not gonna click on this because I don't want to. I don't want.
You don't
this
want
in
you don't
my,
want adware.
But thank you. I will absolutely get InfoWars like ads if I click on that.
Why? Just turn
Although I've
off.
said
Just turn off
InfoWars out
cooking.
loud now. So.
Just turn off.
Good.
Just turn off tracking. Cookies tracking.
Also, I guess that's true. I guess at this point though, I've said InfoWars like 4 times, so my phone's gonna start pushing InfoWars ads. So.
I had to post.
That's okay. A whole lot of camera operators dying in movies. I'm noticing.
Oh yeah, I know. Like that's straight up. I think working in Hollywood, as a crew, probably literally more dangerous than being a cop.
Oh jeez. I wonder what it's like to have your stunt double die. That's gotta feel really fucked up.
I'm just imagining like an 80s style like horror film, like that sort of post Cronenberg thing, where it's like somebody's stunt double dies, but it leads to like an existential crisis where like the actor becomes convinced that they are dead.
Yeah, no, that's well. What's that Jake Gyllenhaal movie? The really, fuck, the one where he sees like an exact duplicate of himself. That's like an actor.
Enemy.
He's like a enemy. I hate that movie, but let's do that, but like good.
Yeah. Hey, my favorite thing is when people just see a movie that sucks and they go, "What if we just made this movie but good?"
Yeah, I mean it's just that simple. Just write a better movie.
Look at this fucking lighting.
This is beautiful.
Listen, this is I normally don't give a
like
shit about graphics in games. I will make fun of people who care about graphics in games. When you and an AC remake of something like NieR, I'm gonna notice. I'm gonna notice the graphics. Look at this stupid little baby face. Bro, you look like shit.
He looks like a little tiny doll.
How Freddy got fingered, got someone killed. Fingered too hard.
Aw, dang, the last Resident Evil movie got like one person killed and another one put in a medical coma forever.
Oh yeah, no, I remember reading about that.
That movie just keeps on like carrying a curse. It's awful.
I'm coming, Hannah.
Pick it up. Got a key. I have too many medical herbs because I haven't needed them because I'm too good at the game already. I'm sorry, but I do think Brother NieR would call me a slur. Oh, he would.
There are shades here too?
I don't know why he would think there wouldn't be.
She'll never make it out of here.
God, these rooms really do have like actual detail to them now. They don't look just like the same box repeated over and over.
Well, like, is the camera's changing, right? Or is the camera always changed like that?
No, the camera already always changed like this. There's always been some parts that I call like diorama sequences, where it's like looking either down or at a side, like cutout view.
Yeah.
But like,
really
this shelf having like actual stuff on it is like new. There being like these more individual textures to everything is new. Oop.
That's dope though. I'm glad it looks good.
Yeah.
I'm honestly like, I remember everything really having like a dust bowl haze on it.
Yeah.
Like,
No. The game also is a lot less brown than it was when the game came out.
Yeah.
Which is really just a changing of the time situation, because that was just what games looked like in 2000 whatever.
There you go, Duncan. I gotta update my art for this, by the way. I gotta give you some new headshots. For the on-screen. Such a...
What?
This game... Oh, I'm just trying to formulate thoughts about this game, because it's like, I get what you mean where it's like still very intriguing, even though you're not really doing like, you know, you're just killing the same enemies over and over again. But it's just like, it moves forward, you know, like I was saying.
Well, yeah, it flows better, so it has less of that budget limit, which is why I'm like, I am glad for the remake, because it's like, this is probably going to be a way in which people who would not have been able to tolerate the original game will actually play through it and get to experience it. But I am a person, I'm like, okay, yes, but the parts about the original game that sucked are part of why that game rules.
Right.
But I am admittedly a sucker for the grit adding to quality.
Yeah.
This weird little fucking spinny dash move he's doing though is very funny to me. That is all. Yeah, there's like thing where it's like I will like move around an enemy and I'll just like fucking circle strafe them across an entire room. That is not something that happened in the game at all.
Got them anime Twink moves.
He's got them moves like Jagger. Is this funny? Do people like this?
That's still relevant. That song's probably around.
Probably around. Like it got destroyed before.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere.
It's also like the original release is probably doomed to become lost media. I guess that's true too. It's probably not very well preserved. It probably wasn't very well preserved because people didn't really start to care about it until NieR Automata came out. Because I remember it went from like a game that you could find for like $20 in a lot of places to like a game that you couldn't find anywhere.
One of my like oldest social media friends, Ryudo, has been repping NieR since like 2009 or something crazy like that. Just being like, this game is like amazing. No one's played this game. Like I think he had like a NieR arcade stick art on his stick for like a couple years in like 2010. What this is like way pre like the NieR Renaissance, and he's always been one of those people. It's like you have to play NieR. It's so good. Like it's wild because I hear about Drakengard like every day now. But I had never heard of it before you started playing it. Now it's like fucking just in the conscious.
Yeah. God, I want another Drakengard game. I get okay. I will say I don't want them to remaster Drakengard 1 because it being a fucking impossible, miserable game is the point. Oh hell yeah! I got my Nirvana dagger, but I am very curious. I would be down for them to remaster Drakengard 3. Especially because I don't know where you could get a copy of that game, and that game could actually be made into something playable.
Right.
And I think it being made into something playable would not particularly be a detriment to it.
Yeah, I mean,
man, even the weapons, the weapons have like slightly different moves now, and like that's different from the original. That was, like, not a thing that the original had. Like, every weapon basically was the same.
But do you know if Pretty Boy NieR had those moves or not?
Absolutely not. There's no way they had the budget to have that kind of combat system in the original.
Yeah, no, in the original, they actually took the combat system out for the U.S. release for
They just disabled it.
Yeah, they thought Americans were extremely stupid and couldn't handle the fast movement of the platinum game.
They thought if they gave Americans more than an option for weapons that wasn't sword or gun, that they wouldn't understand and would become confused and attempt to believe that the game was actually attempting to hurt them. Oh, bye, First Tendrils!
Yeah. Take care, First Tendrils. Oh, Zoe, I meant to say, Femboy NieR dress-up game, but you get to like put makeup on him and bleach his teeth and stuff, and like.
Hold on.
Make him look awful.
I just noticed. Like, look at his like. Oh, I need to get a close-up on the back of his head. Look at his little fucking bun, ponytail.
Oh no.
Look at this.
Oh, no,
look at this little shit.
Oh, he's got a rat tail.
He's got a rat tail that he's tied up into a little fucking bun with a bow. Character design.
Oh Lord!
Don't hit my giant pizza slice shaped sword. Fuck.
So what would be the ideal then for Drakengard then? Like, would it just be like a re-release?
Basically, like I think a re-release and maybe like a retranslation.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe
it's just tough.
Yeah, just like updated to like be a PS3, like PS4 game. But like I'd want it to look like a budget PS4 game if it got updated, not like an HD game. The main thing is I would just be interested in seeing it getting like a retranslation. Drakengard 3 could probably use some polish, or actually absolutely could use a bunch of polish.
Well, Drakengard 3 was like never finished, right? Was the thing like they ran out of money, so a lot of the stuff is like rushed.
I think so.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that's just like rushed in that game. So I guess like maybe if there was like more that he wanted to expand upon in the game that he couldn't originally, I'd probably be into that.
It's just, it seems hard to get a company to commit to like doing a full like translation or voice work for a game, but like being like, oh, but you can't touch the systems, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause they're gonna want to get in there and fuck with everything.
That's kind of like where we're at with just like remake shit in general, is that it's hard to convince companies to be like, I mean, I guess it's like games are having their like special edition moment. Like, remember when that was like a big thing in like film?
Oh, God, yeah.
Was like special edition re-releases that like went through and touched things up.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I can't believe that was just like an era for movies. And I mean, it's to the point where there was already like counterculture jokes about it in like the 2000s, where it's just like, friggin' Ted Turner is colorizing stuff again.
Oh yeah, or
What
like
about
the
that guy, huh?
fucking the jokes in South Park about replacing guns with walkie-talkies in ET.
Oh yeah.
Declan, I do agree. Full voice acting would be, well, not for the main character in Drakengard, but full voice acting in that game would be nice. Or being able to romance the dragon, or make the dragon a playable character in a new game. Honestly, I think they should just make a new Drakengard.
You should come over and beat Panzer Dragoon for me, so I don't have to play it again. Like,
Okay.
I like started falling asleep like 10 minutes in, and I was like, oh no, this is the J game.
I'll probably do that. I do also have Flowers, if they're still listening, did lend me a copy of Drakengard and Drakengard 2, but I haven't played Drakengard 2, so I might, and that's the one that wasn't made by Yoko Taro, so I would be interested in it.
Interesting.
I don't know why they're remaking The Last
Bye,
of Us.
Flowers.
Oh, bye, Flowers.
The Last of Us remake, it genuinely feels like, what? Like they really just are not making the same games. Like they really are just like want to just like keep the what's it called, like culture basically in the same spot because it makes the most money.
It really is so fucking bizarre to do a remake of a game that like not only like relatively just came out, but is like still easy to access and play. Like it's not like a game like it's not like doing a remake of like an N64 game or even of like an old like PS2 game or something like this, which was a PS2 game that got bumped up into being an early PS3 game. It's like a game that like you could buy on the PlayStation Store and runs fine. And they already did a PS4 remaster. Like, why remake the game? They should have made the game good the first time.
It's like that post going around about how like we're at the point in HD where they're just like actively making things worse.
Yeah.
Putting it into HD. Which, if you didn't live through, if you don't remember 2001, 2002, or like 2001 through 2004, that was like all over movies at the time. Was like really bad CG. Because it was like the transition point between like believable CG and like modern believable CG.
Yeah, and so it was the uncanny,
like
the fucking God, what's that train movie with Tom Hanks?
Like Polar Express.
Polar
That's
Express,
like the end
yeah.
result of that. That's like the last capstone. It's like a couple studios got to go out of business before we can finally like transition to better movies. Yeah, I always think of like that like Galaxy Quest shit where it's just like everything is like smoothed over and like nothing looks real. Like none of the people look even remotely real.
Oh,
when they're, like,
I forgot about
animated,
that. Yeah.
You know, the boomer retro craze of the aughts, in the late '90s.
No, fuck. It was telling me I had a double jump, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then it like threw off the rhythm I had, so I fucked it up.
That's okay. I'm going near ain't got no rhythm either.
Ring-a-ding. There's a sword in there later. God, look at this. The sky is still just blue.
It's gorgeous.
I guess there's a bird now. I'm looking over him to see if there's, because like I wonder if there'll be any changes in his. I assume there's gonna be changes in his design after the next time skip.
You think he'll grow pants?
Yeah, he'll learn how to put pants on. He'll have real shoes instead of what are these, like flip flop? Oh no, he has massive heels on. Never mind.
Right now he's
massive
one of those,
boots.
He's a high school guy who has to graduate from wearing shorts like in the winter to like wearing pants, like, you know, that sort of step to adulthood all dudes eventually go through. You see these shorts dudes.
I like this tub. decor that they have in here now.
It's that freestanding. You get a freestanding clawfoot tub, man. That's not fair.
I like that it's like survived whatever has happened here. Also, just like the getting more detail, like more of that stuff detailed a little bit, so it gives these ruins more of that sense of like, oh yeah, this is probably just like an apartment complex that is now like a castle.
That is cool though. I guess that's how
Automata?
That's how the other NieR is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like chewing on my nail at the same time. Automata.
Well, and there's stuff in so there's a village that we go to in this game that's like a desert village, and one of the desert village in Automata is that same village but further in the future. Because you can find scraps that like have lore that are tied to that village and like reference it, and then the costumes that the robots are wearing are based on the costumes that the characters are wearing when you go there.
Oh, that's dope though. I mean, I guess he's nothing if not, fastidious about continuity. Shit.
Yeah, I mean everything's lore. He's a very lore obsessed man.
It's well loved. Few giant cubes.
I like that they give like when he's pulling these cubes back, he's like fucking like Raiden stanced up, which is another tell that there's a little platinum inspiration here. See?
Oh yeah. That's like a riding stance right there. That's someone who has a strong core from riding dick.
Yes. Well, it's got to get money for Yona somehow. Ew. That letter.
Oh, you can find the pipe in NieR Automata? That's funny.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's one of the weapons that you can unlock in NieR Automata. I mean, also, like, Emil is in it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, is a crossover that is like, yeah, this game takes thousands of years after, like, hundreds of thousands of years after, but there's, like, Detritus and stuff left over from this that you can find. This game itself being like thousands of years after like an apocalyptic event that was caused by Drakengard 1. God damn it. There we go. All right, so maybe Pyrrha, I want to get your thoughts on this. Raiden, dick or pussy? What do you think he got? What do you think his loadout is?
I think he's hot swappable.
Really?
He can swap weapons for his limbs, like.
All right.
Like he's got very functional.
Oh, God damn it!
I would also say I think Raiden is like is probably one of the most like obvious examples of an Ace video game character.
Ace?
He's basically just like raised to kill. Like he's not supposed to have sexual urges at all.
That's true.
Like Rose, which is very clear with Rose in 2 that like he really doesn't even care at all about her. He's just kind of programmed to care about her.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, but then he has that weird fucked up kid.
Oh, Sonny?
No, the actual kid, his actual biological son.
Oh, wait, is that the end of 4? I barely remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a kid. That sucks.
Look up Jack Raiden's Little Jack, I think is his name.
Oh, you're not gonna trick me with that.
No, look him up. Look up Raiden's son.
Little John.
Little John.
Oh, he sucks.
He looks so bad. He's the most disgusting child I've ever seen in a video game. I hate that thing.
Crystal and Fox's son from fucking Star Fox Assault or whatever. The like fucked up son that. Oh, he's awful. Looking.
And he's wearing like a little sailor suit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he's. I hate like 90% of the cast in 4. I'll be honest.
See,
like,
I loved 4.
I like Drebin.
I love 4 because 4 is such a fucking piece of shit game.
I don't like this. I don't like a lot of the new characters they had for 4. They feel very corny and packed on. Like I know that's just like Kojima, but it really does feel like in 4 he just like kind of.
I mean, I feel like.
By the seat of his pants.
I was gonna say I feel like in 4 he specifically was like.
I don't have time for this.
I'm tired of this series. Oh, fine. You want answers? Fuck you. Here's the answers. Yeah, the answers suck. That's the whole point of the series. Wasn't fucking lore. Fuck you. I'm tired of this series. Like 4 felt like his like I'm fucking sick of this game. Game.
That's very true. Yeah, no, especially like the like 3 post-credit sequences or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that are in that game. Like, oh lord.
Yeah, the closest thing to a heroine in Metal Gear Solid 1 and Mary 2, Mary's literal a doo-doo ass. Where it's like they give a whole romantic... They give lore and backstory to the guy who shits his pants and then a romantic arc. With, like, one of the characters people most heavily shipped with Snake heterosexually. This bitch look like Elsa. I'm sorry.
That would probably make the book Olaf then, since he's the cute mascot.
Yeah.
For the love of all
or
that is
horrifying
holy, would you
mascot, I guess.
please stop
I want a
killing me?
Grimoire Weiss Funko Pop.
Then move! Yoda!
By the heavens, I have never been treated in such a manner. I am a being of incalculable importance.
Uh-huh.
And yet you approach me as
God, I'm so glad they brought him back.
Yoda, say something! Yoda! Yoda!
This is why I loathe dealing with people. Now see here, I admire your pluck. One young man going it alone against impossible odds.
Come on,
Ooh.
But
what?
such a plan is incredibly foolish.
Oh, no, his voice. I love his voice.
In the presence of
This is the voice that me and Robbie walk around the house talking to each other in constantly.
darkest, most arcane type. And I could be
My new favorite thing to do is to listen to voice actors for like modern stuff and try to figure out what voices they're doing. Since every voice, you know, is like an impression of someone else.
Oh, yeah.
And it's usually like a mix of like 2 or 3, but yeah, he's definitely doing like a Orson Welles mixed with something else.
If I remember, the voice actor is like a old gay dude in Japan too. So it's like a very like campy, queenie like baritone.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got very Templeton vibes. You know, not to bring it back to Templeton again.
You and your Templeton, man.
He's like Paul Lynde. What do you want from me? I mean, he is Paul Lynde. I'm saying the Grimoire is like Paul Lynde.
The serious book has joined me. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna be right back because I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go blow my nose. I was like congested this morning, and it all just came out. Not came out, but it all just was like, oh, you are now decongested. So I will be right back.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I'm never not talking about Templeton. I did try to make a Templeton fan cam recently. It didn't go well. I don't understand fan cam software. I can work Adobe Premiere, but I can't work fan cam shit. I don't know how kids do it. I'm assuming it's much easier on mobile. I don't know. It's the biggest betrayal is Templeton at the end, just walking away with a wife, which, you know, good on him, but he spends the whole movie acting decidedly not that way. Oh yeah, you didn't, Declan, you didn't know? There's apps for it. I tried to use a web interface to make fan cams, and it was just like way too much. I'll upload the GIF somewhere here. 1 second. But yeah, it's very sad. Let's see. Oh, the Japanese dubs for Boondocks. I've heard about that. So it's they leave everything in. But like, what do they do? Do they do a full translation? Is it like literal? Like, what's the deal? Well, I figured figured they'd do that. I had a hunch they say the N-word a lot in the Boondocks. I mean,
Oh.
I mean, I did watch the Boondocks too, but
Okay. Oh wait.
yeah, I made this.
There.
Never mind. You can just type it.
What? Oh yeah, now I have my Grimoire Weiss.
You got your white lady Grimoire. That's what Weiss means, right?
Yeah.
So how do we save Yona?
Once I destroy these shades, the magic barrier preventing your passage should simply disappear.
You can really do that?
I am Grimoire Weiss. My very name brings.
Yeah, Declan Templeton's only one of like 4 characters in the movie you canonically fucks.
Do it already, Weiss.
Oh yeah, because he has all those kids.
Refer to me by my
Yeah.
full and proper name.
Just keep coming.
You should not have turned your blades on me, foul creatures. With a
It's so much funnier this now being like a fucking young ass twink and not like an old dad during all this.
Yeah, I remember hearing his voice, like the dad voice, because he's just very, if I remember right, like very
Get them,
generic,
Weiss.
rough man.
Yeah.
Grimoire Weiss.
my memory to escape me.
I don't think he actually calls it that, but
For real? You are not nearly as helpful as you claim to be.
Ah, there's the name drop, NieR.
ooh, that's the name of the game.
Oh. If you could voice act for a video game remake character, which characters would you want to do?
Is the Laura Palmer analog in Deadly Premonition? Is there one?
There is. I don't know if she has a lot of lines though. Oh, whoa, this is new. This weird voice thing.
Okay.
Is this my memory?
This weird like staticky effect is new.
Hang in there.
It would seem I can regain my powers by defeating these monsters.
That like weird voice shit that was going on, and the
Yeah.
blood is sound, sound is words, words are power. That's new.
Magic?
Magic indeed. This is the true.
Oh, okay, so that never showed up. Oh, gotcha. Like, are you normally like restoring his memory?
Well, no, it is still the same thing where it's like as you kill enemies, you regain stuff, but it wasn't like delivered with that weird like like weird staticky
filter.
like creepy filter thing. Yeah.
Who would I voice?
I
don't know.
I would voice Gary if they, or no, the guy who steals the Pokemon in Pokemon Gold.
Silver?
Gold and Silver.
You want to
yeah.
be Silver?
Yeah, Silver.
Silver could get it if he, was like an adult.
Yeah, if he was an
Let me
adult, you
rephrase
mean?
that.
Yeah, it's like if
I
he
was
was an
like,
adult,
yeah.
you mean?
I can't remember if he's actually an adult in that or not. I'm pretty
No,
sure he's like an
I think
adult,
he's.
but
I
take
mean,
that back.
he's supposed to be like like the fucking Gary of that one.
Oh,
Which
okay.
means, of course,
Yeah,
that
I
like
haven't played
because
that
you
in
would,
a long time.
yeah, which of course means that like that just means it made kids our age like have a crush on him more, because the bullies were always more cool than the protagonists.
God, that was such a like thing of media at the time, right? It was just like no one wanted to be the fucking main character. Everyone wants to be the villains.
Yeah, because the villains have personality. Because the protagonists and the heroes are always like generic because they're supposed to be ones you can project on.
Right.
I love to simply read their attack patterns. Grimoire wise, just like if I were you, I would simply read their attack patterns.
Now, put it out of its misery.
A talking book and moving statues? Really?
It is all too real, lad.
Oops.
Uh-oh. She got put in book prison.
Alright, Darklands. Perfect.
Learn the pattern of its shots, then finish it off.
I've got my hands full just dodging. Is this more of your power?
It would seem so.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I mean, I think we established that through context clues, Moger.
Yeah. I mean, I describe him as an
You
old,
got the
queenie
vibe,
gay
right?
guy.
At this point, I'm just thinking of them always as Bride of Frankenstein types. Like, anytime I see an old like wristy gay type, I just think of the doctor from the Bride of Frankenstein. Very
Yeah,
old.
no, that
gay
makes
man.
sense. Oh man, I love these final execution kills.
It'd be so much cool if he said something like "Take my NieR bullet" or something along those lines. You know,
I don't think that would be cool.
I feel like he needs to yell his moves more. I don't know.
He needs to go, show me your moves. Like that.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Or like maybe you could do like some sort of roll sideways, you know?
Sideways roll.
A sideways roll.
Oh fuck. These are new attacks.
Focus on the small ones first.
Yeah. They should say NieR more in this game.
They don't say it nearly enough.
When NieR's not on screen, everyone should be asking
where's
NieR?
NieR?
That statue does not look happy.
Anger is but a form of negative
His voice.
energy. Nothing to fear.
Whoop. Man, even their attacks are cooler now, like the boss battle attacks.
Close combat. Keep your distance.
I was gonna say it's so smoothly animated now.
Whoop. It just hits it a few times. There we go. Good enough.
Ultimate kill.
Jesus.
Oh, it's the big hand. I remember that. That's from the intro, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
Yona!
Yeah.
Nice.
Huh? What? Oh, I was just sleeping. What's up?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to help.
Exhaled a big bong rip in your face. Sorry. I just took a huge rip and passed
I'm
out.
sorry. You must have been scared out of your mind. Are you okay?
Oh.
Perhaps we'd best depart, hmm?
The shrine's about to collapse. Come on, Yona.
Oh. They should say, well, I guess this really was NieR Replicant version 124474. There's so many numbers in the title. I don't even bother trying to remember them.
NieR 365 over 7 days or whatever. Like a Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh, I forgot about that. Aren't there like 80 Kingdom Hearts games? Oh.
I think so, yeah. They just love to put random numbers at the end.
You're faster than I thought.
I tried. I really did. But I couldn't find a lunar tear. And I'm so sorry. I just wanted to
1,000-yard
make
stare
you
on,
rich
on NieR here.
and get rid of this disease.
Yeah, well, is he gonna blink?
I'm sorry.
Let's see if he blinks.
Don't worry about.
Trying to figure out if he blinks. He hasn't blinked yet.
He hasn't blinked yet. Uh-oh. That might be a context clue, everybody. Write that down in your notebooks, everybody. Put that in your handy-dandy notebook. If you're trying to solve the NieR mystery.
She has the black scroll.
I'll tell you right away what it is. What's the story explanation for the title?
When did this happen?
The weird coughing started about a month or so ago.
There's always a story explanation.
The disease curses the afflicted with strange runic symbols that gradually spread over the entire body. And I fear it is fatal.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Yona.
Oh, year minus 1 week? That's really funny.
What if it's a leap year, though?
Come. It's best to let her sleep.
That's what the 2 takes care of. The Black Scroll.
Oh yeah, thank you, Dunkin' Donuts.
Come.
I asked chat what to name them, and they immediately said Femboy, so I was like, okay, Femboy NieR.
Regular year, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, they should have just called it Kingdom Hearts 1 year.
Yeah. 1 year later.
This is so unfair. Yona hasn't done
Here we go.
anything. Why do terrible things keep happening to us?
I would gladly help the lass had I the means to do so.
I'm just a book.
But I am simply a floating book. Use me that can shoot lasers.
Yeah.
She's just a little kid. She doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, please. She's just a little kid. She doesn't deserve this. What? Hey!
Yeah. Anyway, you want to watch me flip around the trees some more?
I guess I'll go talk to Popola right now. Oh wait, no. Now there's an X on my map.
I heard about Yona.
I hope you still get the minigame where Mona makes terrible food for you. I think all the side quests are still in it.
I'm excited to see what kind of minigames this Mario Party has.
Okay, I need to go over to the fountain. It's just not the same as him falling on his ass.
Oh, you're back. I was worried about you. I heard you went through the Eastern Gate and... Wait, is that a book?
Oh yeah, that's Grimoire Weiss.
Yeah,
it's a grimoire, not a book.
I am Grimoire Weiss, and you will treat me with the proper respect.
Ooh, there's bonus non-plot content. I'm excited.
Wait, you're Grimoire Weiss? Oh, that is so cool.
That one Wojak Girl meme where it's like, this is where you live? It's so cool. But it's like, you're Grimoire Weiss? That's so cool. Now listen here, Hussy.
Hold on, what? You know him?
Of course. He's the white book I was just singing about.
He's in your song?
Yeah, the Song of the Ancients. It's an old tune that's been passed down
dog
for
stuck on you.
generations
There you
of
go.
villagers. It's in a forgotten language, so I doubt you could make much sense out of it.
Because you're dumb.
Do you know what it means?
Well, it's not like I studied it or anything, but I can tell you bits and pieces.
Dog
There's
slipping
this
through you.
terrible black book that shows up and starts spreading disease all over the place. But then this white book appears and saves the world, and everyone's happy. You know how it goes.
Sure.
A lot of books in these games. Do so much reading.
Oh, there's another dog.
What is it?
It's nothing.
It's not like I studied it, but I know exactly what it is.
So how exactly does this white book save the world?
Yeah, that's like just having like Jesus standing next to you, and they're just like, oh hey, it's Jesus.
I don't
What's
really
up?
know the details.
Oh.
Aw, don't be sad. Look, why don't you go ask Popola? She's got a big brain, maybe she knows something.
That's a good idea. Thanks.
It's really a cool thing about this too, since I had replayed it somewhat recently, is also the like way
Oh, white book.
this the new like voice acting where it's like the same voice actors, but because it's like new takes, they'll be like slightly different in their delivery, and like just the idea of just like, oh, we're gonna change this a little bit.
We should go talk to Pope.
Because like the way she delivered like that line like felt like different than it was delivered in the original.
Yeah, I mean this is definitely not like 2006 era voice acting, that's for sure.
It's a lot less of that like, oh, you have the book? Perhaps you should go talk to Popola. She might know. It's a lot more like casual conversational.
Yeah, it was definitely people were still kind of originally were still trying to kind of feel out how to act, how to video game act, and I imagine now it's a lot easier.
I heard about Yona. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, Duncan, no, it adds to that alternate roots feeling because it is technically all like new voice acting, but it's all the same voice actors delivering mostly so far from what I've seen the same lines.
Well, maybe you can help. What do you know about the song that Devilo was singing?
Wait, is that Grimoire Vice?
You know Vice?
Finally, someone who appreciates quality when they see it.
Yes, well, the Song of the Ancients. Let's see.
Thanks.
When the Great Black Book
here we go.
Here we go.
Brings calamity upon the world.
It's like that opening from the Zelda games.
The White Book, Grimoire Vice.
Looks like
will
fucking
hear
Zelda
his
over
sealed
here.
Verses. He will then use them to vanquish Grimoire Noir and purge the calamity he wrought. Or so the legend goes.
I'm pretty sure
That's
this
a
wasn't
sealed
in the original.
verse.
No such records remain, so I can't say for sure. But they seem to resemble some form of magic. What is?
So the song says Grimoire Vice purchased the world of this calamity, right?
Is Grimoire Noir Shadow Lord? No, Shadow Lord has Grimoire Noir.
And he does so using these sealed verses.
Oh, and you believe the matter I infused in the shrine is one of these sealed verses?
Today I will go find the shield versus Clueless.
Exactly, Vice. With your power, we can cure Yona.
Guys, don't get too excited. This is just some old legend.
Hey, Vice was just some old legend yesterday, but here he is. And if he's real, the rest of it must be too. He can cure the Black Scrawl. I know he can.
Do we know anything regarding the whereabouts of this
Noir?
Noir?
Sorry, but there's nothing about that in any of the records.
The way he says noir.
Noir.
All I can say for sure is that there are a number of sealed verses out there.
Also, it appears the shades you fight and these verses are intrinsically linked.
Then we'll go kill every shade we can find.
Okay.
No, that's far too dangerous.
That seems like a
What
natural
an
evolution.
absurdly reckless plan.
So I should just sit around and do nothing while Yona suffers? I don't think so.
But
Noir.
well, it's clear I won't be able
I
to
would
talk you out
actually
of this,
step
so-
off.
She
Might
gives
go
off
lay
real.
down for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know what?
I'll see you in like probably like an hour-ish then.
That's true. Yeah.
Mwah.
I'm just gonna lay down a little before that. Mwah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I've heard the shades
Enjoy the
are
NieR.
gathering near a village called the Eyrie. It's past the bridge on the northern plains. They should be done with the repairs by now. I marked it on your map for you.
That works out, because probably in about 30-40 minutes, Baru's stream will start, and then I'll probably end it here.
Maybe you could find one of the sealed verses there.
Oh,
Once
wait.
you arrive, be sure to speak to the village chief.
She had something more to say.
He lives in the house.
Okay. House at the tallest point. Yeah,
Good
he's.
luck,
I wonder if he's actually at the tallest point, because last time when I played the game, there's clearly houses that are higher. They're just
And
inaccessible.
Be careful.
Yeah, JJ Signal. It's such a. I've been so excited to play it. I'm mostly limiting myself to doing it for streams for the first 2 days, so I don't just play it for like 12 hours. Oh. Ooh, quests. Oh wait, wrong button. There we go. We don't have any right now,
I
but
must say that Song of the Ancients is a rather catchy number.
yeah, it's real fucking
I can
hip
see why
hoppy.
the bards kept it alive through the eons.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a real toe tapper.
Oh, that's a cute line.
Wait, do you even have toes?
Visiting Popola again today?
I am. Well, I did, I guess, is a better way to put it. Oh, they're doing a giveaway? Oh. I love
Hey,
that.
Can I ask a favor? I'm currently on duty, and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ordered
give me
some
the order.
training weapons from the blacksmith's wife, but they still haven't arrived. Can you go to the shopping district and ask her to send them over?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Please give the blacksmith's wife.
We're gonna do an all errands run. Maybe.
Hey, do you have time to take this parcel to the...
Sure thing.
Oh, and this is really fragile, so you need to be careful, okay? Don't go rolling around or getting knocked over or anything like that. You'll need to take it to the chief's house in the area. It's the house at the highest point in the village.
Okay.
Just come back if that was...
The grand prize is a replica of Weiss signed by the English voice cast. Oh! Link me. I might need to enter that. I want a Weiss. I want my own little Weiss.
Oh, thank the gods you're here.
Just go get all these fucking side quests, I guess.
There's a wild boar in the north. The victims all made it back.
So you want me to go take...
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, and a word of advice. Once you kill it, make sure you take a boar tusk.
Uh-huh, alright.
Let's just say it'll come in handy.
Hey there. Is something wrong? You don't look too happy.
Yeah, look at his fucking haircut. I wouldn't be happy either.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Listen, you know about the chickens we keep in the village, right? Lately, their eggs have been disappearing. At first, I thought it was a thief, but now I think the hens... I guess I can't blame them. I need you to find the hiding...
Forgot about the weird
These
egg.
chickens. Yeah, they're clever little buggers. Anyway, just ask around. I bet someone in town will have an idea where to look.
I love to simply ask around about eggs. Alright, what do you want?
Oh, hello. What perfect timing. Can I ask you to go buy something for me?
Sure. What do you need?
I need 3 tulip bulbs. They only sell them in Seafriend, so it'll be a bit of a hike.
Man, it's so weird hearing these lines delivered.
asked to handle such
Like,
inane-
it's such a, like, full, like, actual
Why not fill
thing.
your
Why not mind your own business?
I hope you grow...
Oh, oops, I interrupted his Weiss's delivery.
Some of the gate guards make a habit of coming home late. They claim to be working, but I think they all slip off to the tavern and get hammered. It's not right, I tell you.
I mean, couldn't you check that? The tavern's, like, right there. Like, this isn't a big village. Oh, not you. I need to talk to the other one. This one. Thank you.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Could I ask you to handle some work for me?
Sure. What's
Some
up?
of the gay cards I get out of coming home late.
My children want to eat mutton every night, and I keep running out. And I
Imagine
certainly
being
don't
the
have
only
time to
gay
hunt a bunch
person
of sheep.
in NieR's village. And it's NieR.
Look, if you can get me 10 pieces of mutton.
Yeah, sure. 10 pieces of mutton. Got
Sounds
it.
great.
How dare you make me hunt down goats?
Come on.
They're not
calm
goats. They're sheep.
What is the difference?
They're totally different. The white fluffy ones are sheep, and the
I love
scrawny
this
hairy
argument.
ones are
I love
goats.
that they just argue about stupid
People are
shit.
different as well,
This game
yet
is all
you're
about the
just
great
called
dialogue
humans.
between characters.
Yeah, yeah. Here's your mutton, ma'am.
Anyway, I got it already.
Oh, thank you. I swear these children of mine just love their mutton. If you ever find any
It's
more,
normal
I'll be
thing
happy
to
to
say,
buy
I
it.
guess. Oh shit, Cathode Cinema is doing some screening tonight from the guy who made Spree. And like a bunch of other like weird movies in that vein. And for some reason the pre-show is called the Cringe Compilation. I'm assuming it's footage from Spree that wasn't used. Brew just texted me about this. For people who listen to Film Critters and heard us talk about Spree. Oh, fuck.
Please get that mutton.
Wait, but I already gave you the mutton.
Please get that mutton.
I just gave you the mutton right now. You have the mutton, lady.
You're looking for chicken eggs? I saw one hidden in the shadows once.
Got it.
That really doesn't narrow it down. There are shadows everywhere.
Alright, well, fuck you.
You're looking for chicken?
Imagine some kid tries to help you. And he's like, oh, they're hiding in the shadows. And you're like, oh, well, there's shadows everywhere. And it's like, all right, well, fuck you then. I guess I won't help. All right, here's the blacksmith lady.
Hi there. The guard at the northern gate says he ordered some weapons from you. Any idea where they are?
Oh, you know, I did have an order for that, huh? I completely forgot. Thanks for the reminder, dear.
What do you have to forget?
Here's a little something for the trouble.
Cool. Oh. New Year's Day is poggers because I discovered I had not one, not two, but 4 unopened vials of tea while watching your stream. Oh, hell yeah, that's the blessing of NieR. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to allow the words bimbo and twink real quick. There we go. Look at how fucking fast this boy runs.
The chickens in this village like to lay their eggs in high places for some reason. Maybe that'll help you find where they're hidden.
Okay.
Maybe we should check out the fountain by the library.
So it's like they're like in the shades of this, right? I'm trying to remember where they were.
There's no better.
No, not you. I don't want to talk to you. Got him. There we go.
Look at that. No wonder they've been so hard to find.
They're not glowing like every other item in this game. Alright, I can run that chicken egg back to that person when I get back.
Sheep hunting. There really is no task too immodest for you.
Hey, it's harder than it sounds. They're really squirrely and they run away fast.
Also,
So
they hit you with some major kickback.
Aha!
What is it? Shades?
No, you're right. If I use magic, I don't have to get close.
Might I make another suggestion?
What?
Do not yell like a madman every time you come to a realization.
God, they have such
You
cute
can
dialogue.
save Yona, Vice. Heck, maybe you can save the whole world.
Can I, though? I wonder.
I guess I won't use you for kindling after all.
You really should treat omnipotent magical beings with more respect.
Oh, Jesus. I like fucking annihilated that guy. Those games for facing dark ways, but you think you're doing eggs to the man, but really you're stealing eggs from chickens. Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, hey. There's more glowing objects over here. Oh, fuck. Jesus.
That did not sound good.
I think we broke something.
I just got fucking sucker punched for that package.
Let's go back and apologize.
We're not going back and apologize.
Yeah, I
We'll do
guess.
that later. In Route B, you get to understand the chicken language. The new routes in the game that they added is that you play from the point of view of the chickens that you've been stealing the eggs from. I think here is like one of the few areas where you have the flying enemies.
It appears to be deserted.
Appears. All appearances may be deceiving. We got a little crown of lunatiers there. Ah. This is a scary athletic child. They're a JRPG character. They can do what they want. They're able to just do flips and jumps. See? I do shit like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, I think they give it a new color palette, so it actually sticks out a little bit more. That's really funny. They were just like, oh, people can't fucking find this house. We're gonna have to make it actually something you can see. God, this area looks...
This is a weird
more or less the
place
same,
for a
actually.
village.
It's just kind of big.
How are we supposed to reach the chief's house?
By a really annoying set of... Oh, there's enemies here. Oop, oop. I was like, that's weird. Aren't there shades here? Okay, okay, I know how the word edits work. Alright. Word edit. If the book can fly, why can't you just ride him? He's... I guess, does gravity affect him like that? Like, if something is put on him that's heavy, does it weigh him down? It's like, wow, what a great area. Surely nothing bad could possibly happen here. It seems really peaceful and removed. Oh. That's that. So I'm gonna have to get up there from here. It would be so funny if one thing that's still cumbersome is the word system. It seems like it is, in fact, still just as cumbersome and annoying.
Is anyone even here?
We don't trust your kind.
Twink? Gib. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, I guess I'm doing some more word editing real quick. Wait. Gab is what I need to put on. Oh, God, it is still really annoying, isn't it? Gib the Incubus. I love Jeb. Completely unrelated to what you just said. Pama. I guess that doesn't really do anything. Okay. I have the little Jeb zine you gave me, I think, up on my wall still. Just fucking blast them immediately. Perfect. Jeb would be a terror in universe. Oh, absolutely.
I'm looking for someone who knows about the sealed verses.
Well, this appears to be a glorious waste of time.
Oh. Well, I guess that's another... They really are just like, hey, we're going to give you these word edits really early on so you can get used to using them. Also, but we're going to give them to you in small bits so that it's really annoying. Oop. There we go.
This must be the chief's house.
This is it, Chief.
Who goes there?
Get it? Like the thing?
Well, we're...
Be gone, strangers.
Wait, listen to...
Enough. Leave this village at once and never return.
What a pathetic
Man, people are rude here.
Hello, sir. I have a package for you.
Oh, cool. I can deliver it still. Oh, it doesn't like it.
Go
Hi.
away.
Dog in the room.
What? Guess we'd better go back and tell the client what happened.
Hi, Romeo. Romeo into chat. Romeo into chat. What do you want? 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 Hi. Okay, on. One second, chat. I have to see. I'm gonna be right back because I have to see what's up with Romeo. Because he keeps running at me and then running out. I might take a quick smoke break actually too, so I'll be right back. Romeo, come on, what do you want? Okay, I'm back. He just needed to go out. So I just had one of my I just had one of my roommates take him out.
It would appear there are no powerful shades here. The sealed verses would never be found in such a place.
I would never find a sealed verse here.
Let's go talk to Popola and figure out a new plan.
This place is really lame. There can't be any sealed verses here. Clueless. I wonder if this trick will still work. Oh, look at that! Grimmer always does like does a cool little spin. He's so much more animated now. Hi, Scott Coffin. I'm actually may or not be on here too much longer because my plan. Fuck, where did I put my phone so I can keep an eye on it? My plan is that once Baru goes live with her stream, I'll probably start ending mine, and then I'll hand it over to Baru for her conspiracy stream, which you all should stay in attendance for, because it looks like it's gonna be based. And then tomorrow I'll be streaming more. I'll be streaming more in the afternoonish tomorrow. And look at him go! Look at this man roll. Why, there appears to be an item over there. Perhaps one that I can interact with. Based on what? Based on conspiracies.
Nice flowers.
You know, if the payoff later is that this town is actually really neat and we shouldn't be fucking with it, they're kind of assholes about it.
Those are lunar tears.
Oh, look at this, the little doodle. You could not see what that fucking drawing was before.
You're kidding. Those are the ones I told Yona about.
Hands off the flowers.
Hands off the flowers,
Vice,
you pansy.
In her underwear?
I fear we have greater
oh, there she is.
To deal with.
Wait, is she a shade?
It just immediately hits her. Oh fuck, she has like new attacks.
I knew this would happen.
This woman is certainly not to be trifled with.
Yeah, she's hard.
Did we get her?
The individual boob pocket, the like ass out, but it's like somehow more, it feels more explicit than if her ass was actually out. God, she's so good. The fucking asymmetrical bangs.
Heck?
By my very pages, the girl wields magic.
Yeah, me too. She's not special. I mean, I guess I only learned how to wield. Oh, fuck! I guess I only learned how to wield magic, like, today. Or, I guess yesterday in game time. Got her. Got her. Oh, fuck. I don't have enough magic. Got her. And only because of our gay little book. The, like, symmetrical, like, bands around her legs that aren't really connected to anything. Genius. She's so smart. Anyway, lizard time. Lizard shark titty monster thing time. How does she get it on or off? I mean, she probably just wears that. Like, that's basically like just day wear and night wear, you know?
What the heck is going on here?
He's mine, you idiots!
It would appear we are not the focus of her anger.
Guess not.
Beware the shockwave.
I know, Ice.
Until we have a chance to approach.
Look at all that blood. Oh, he's going up there now. Oh, weird.
Something out.
Little eggs, little egg.
These guys shades too?
Oh fuck!
I didn't know shades could get that big.
The scale of this one is like nothing you've encountered before.
I do like, by the way, the canon that comes with the series where it's like, oh, some shades are just assholes, and that's what this guy is. He's just an asshole shade.
Die, die! I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass!
Alright, calm.
That
Alright.
woman's mouth is as fierce as her sword work.
Let's just focus on defeating this thing.
Oh, whoa, oh, hey, dodged it. Oh, fuck! Okay, didn't dodge that one. I was trying to remember if this had a tragic backstory too, but no, it's just a giant monster. Oh yeah, no, this one literally, like, this thing doesn't have a backstory other than it's just an asshole. Like, it's literally just an asshole. Fuck. You're a monster for killing these shades, but not that one. He just sucks. I guess that's kind of like what actual life is like, you know? It's like, yeah, sometimes some people just suck. Like, some people are just assholes. Oh, fucking classic. Just fucking drop kicks you out of the way.
I told you to stay out of the way!
Also, man, I forgot that, like, a big thing of Kaine is that, like, we drag her into these fights, basically, and she just, like, gets her shit wrecked, like, constantly because of us. I'm just gay little haircut. There it goes.
Get back here, you...
The symbols are disappearing.
The under boob window on the boob pocket.
Is she human?
This one has been possessed by a shade.
I'm pretty
She
sure young
exists
NieR
as
also has a
neither
time
fully
skip
human
output
nor
change,
other.
but we'll see.
I feel bad for treating her
Yeah,
like
it's
one
Laura
of those
Bailey.
things. We have to help her.
No, I do love that this looks like it could just be like really good lingerie, like high-end lingerie, or I guess like really cheaply made like AliExpress lingerie that falls apart the second or third time you wear it. Oh shit, we got a big hand now. Right, put her in a little crate bed. Her fucking bed made of like 6 crates put together.
You're awake.
Oh, he gets a second voice actor? I didn't know that.
I'm sorry we attacked you. We thought you were a shade.
He says that anytime he attacks a person.
Well, you're half right. Now get the hell out of here.
Now see here. We made our apologies and came to your aid. The least you
That's
can
true,
do
I
is
guess. He
grace
does
us
he
with
does
your
actually
name.
like become weird shonen character who like cuz like what is the age jump? Cuz it's still not quite like matches up to like the years, right? Like it's like some amount of years pass, but like he ages like at a slower rate or something. I fully admit I'm not super aware of what Brother NieR's like whole lore backstory shit is.
It's okay, Vice. She's probably just exhausted.
My name's Kaine.
Yeah! Screenshotting that.
Ah, the name we heard back in the village.
Look, nothing good is gonna happen if you stick with me. So do like I said and go.
I'm fucking vibing to the song motif. This leitmotif, as they call it, which means for the motive. I'm kidding, I don't know what it means. Do you have to play rhythm at the end of this NieR too? Thankfully, no. This is like the only of like Yoko Tara's games that doesn't have rhythm. I mean,
already, would you?
maybe it does in this one. But
Get
in the
lost
original,
already.
no.
Oh, and one more thing.
Stupid voice, I'm fucking
That
vibing.
monster back there, it's mine. Stay the hell away from it.
Okay.
A half-human and a
little-
giant shade.
She's kind of pretty, but she's really intense.
Whoa, make it NieR have a little crushy crush. What do you guys think we should do? Yeah, let's go check on Yona.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go see how she's doing.
Let's also see if we can kill this boar already.
Hey, it's a wild boar.
Have you the skill to hunt one of those down?
I don't know. They look pretty strong.
Well, fuck.
This is impossible.
No, it isn't. Fuck. Oh, fuck, he hit me over the fucking thing. Fuck, get up on the rock, get up on the rock, get up on the rock! Shit, shit, shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, that wasn't my best of luck there. I will get this boar. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, hell yeah, there we go. She's really intense. Blush emoji. God, that really is just like how he reacts. I don't know. God, that was fucking game. So I'm thinking what'll probably is gonna happen is that by the time I get to the village and check on Yona, I'll keep an eye on it. We'll see where Bruce Priest shows up. But then probably after that, you know, I'll say my goodbyes. We'll head on out. I am really liking where this game is going so far. Like
There must be a sealed verse inside that enormous shade.
like the graphic design is really nice. The combat being cleaned up is really nice. I said it kind of at the start of the stream where it's like I feel like this is gonna be kind of like the way I feel about like Midsummer Director's Cut and Midsummer theatrical cut where it's like they're the same but different, and it's actually worth checking them both out. Where it's like, this is like now like, okay, cool, I have a NieR that I can give to people who don't want to put up with like old budget game clunk, but I can also be like, but also it's worth playing both because old budget game clunk is actually like a very major part of the charm of the original game. Oh, hey Otter, I'm actually going to be wrapping up here soon to raid Baru's chat. I was only doing a few short start today, but I will be streaming again tomorrow, probably around 1 or 2. And then on Sunday, I will be streaming at about 1. And tomorrow will probably run till afternoon 6, and Sunday, I don't know, whenever I feel like it. Ah, fuck. Oh, it's been really good. I was basically giving my like first impression so far on it, which is that like it is a lot more actual fun to play, while still kind of having that like weird goofiness of the games that I love. It even if it's not gonna do the sort of thing of like a remake that turns out to not just be a remake thing, it has this weird alternate timeline feel to it because they got the like original cast to do all of the like line deliveries, but they're re-delivering them, so the deliveries are like different, and it kind of gives it this like different universe vibe to it. Like just the way certain lines are like inflected on, certain things are emphasized on, especially like within the context of the larger story of the game, it has a feeling of like, oh, we've been here before, so we have a like, we'll see if that ends up actually being folded into it. But I'm really interested in like if the game ends up being like a different game, as it were. People have said in the chat that there is definitely like new content that's been added, but don't really know much if that's just like expanded content or like new content, as in it is a technically new story. Oh yeah. You know, we'll talk to that guy later. There's my little fail sister. She's no longer a fail daughter. She's a fail sister.
Yona? Yona, what is it?
It hurts.
Oh, Yona. I'll go get some medicine, okay? Just hang on.
Wait.
It just doesn't say the names. Wait.
What is it?
Just don't do anything dangerous.
Stop worrying already.
Ugh. Hold on one sec, chat. I gotta go pull my freaking nose again.
The black scroll appears to be advancing at a furious rate.
She needs something to stop her pain. Let's see if Popola has any
painkillers. We're gonna go. Popola's got that Purdue hookup. Oh shit, there's some item behind this. There's some additional herbs. Alright. Alright. Brew just went live. So we'll check with Popola, save the game, and then I'll be calling it for the day. And I'll send y'all over to Brew's way.
Angela. Do you have any pain medicine?
Pain medicine?
It's for Yona. Her pain is... it's getting
Yeah,
really
no
bad.
problem. Like I said, I'll be back
That
tomorrow.
poor girl. Well,
I'll
I
keep
guess
doing
we could
this. I'll
try
probably do
showering
this, and then
fish.
from there, I'll decide if I'm gonna just keep streaming this game or just kind of do a little teaser stream.
What's that?
It's a fish
Oh
found near
God, I
seafront.
forgot about this
Their
stupid
livers
fucking
contain a
side quest.
chemical that's said to dull even the strongest pain.
That sounds perfect. How do I get there?
You can find seafront out past the southern plains. Shades have been spotted there recently, though.
So yeah, be careful. Got it. Oh wait, hold on. She wants me to do something else.
Ah, good. Just the man I needed. Could you gather 2 medicinal herbs from the northern plains for me? I've been exhausted lately, and I need a boost.
The implication seems to be that it's like something that also has
They
a
usually grow
stimulant
in
effect.
patches
So
of
it's
grass
probably
or
not
by the
even a
bases of
medicine herb.
trees. I don't think they'll be too hard to find.
2 medicinal herbs. You got it.
Thanks for securing those herbs for me. I must be getting old if I need this stuff.
She needed the secret herbs and spices. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining. This has been nice. I'm very excited to get back into the world of NieR. I am gonna go save, and then I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Thanks for coming. Bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm waiting for y'all to be ready.